Viacom, CBS. CBL, C bullshit. CB bullshit.
Stream Elements says, Scorpwana is now live. Streaming Star Trek Online. Star Trek Online, Gravy Cannons on standby, August 30th, 2022.
Ooh. Rex
Romeo India Zulu says, at Scorpwana are you most done?
I'm most done. That's right, I'm most done. I'm getting close to being most done. Most. Huh! We have to click that harder. There we go. Having...
Romeo India Zulu says, damn it, typos always fuck up a joke.
Are you about to be done? Hello, Riz. How are you doing this evening? Oh, that's not a good sign. Somebody running away from that thing. No. Damn it. Okay.
All 3 silos are under Allied control. Excellent work.
Excellent work, Drill Sergeant.
The Vought Fortress has engaged transporters. Troops inbound.
Okay. Alright.
Romeo India Zulu says, chillin'. Took today off, went to get more paint. Shit was YAAAI more expensive than I assumed.
Whoa.
How's you?
Glad to be home from work. Gotta go back tomorrow earlier than today. Shit was expensive. I haven't priced paint in a long time. Oh, don't you know?
Romeo India Zulu says, 5 gallons was over $225.
Holy shit. $225. Is that like an estimation on how many gallons you would have to have for what you're doing? Damn. Paint sure has gone up. We used to sell paint back in my earlier days of dollar storing. I don't remember it. Like, what is that? Like so 5. It's like a bunch. Shit.
Romeo India Zulu says, no, it's more than I need to finish, but I don't want to go back there 3 or 4 times getting 1 gallon at a time.
True. And what you don't use and is still sealed up, will they take it back, you know, if you returned it? Get your money back?
Romeo India Zulu says, probably not, but we can use it for trum and touch-ups until it dries out.
True. And if you get hungry or thirsty, you got paint in the bucket. Paint in a bucket, paint in a bucket, paint in a bucket, hey, 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 hey. Today
Romeo India Zulu says, with my luck it'll probably be non-toxic.
Oh man, I did that hourly accidentally. Shit.
Just Call Makor says, How much money to cancel stream and watch Gilmore Girls instead?
Gilmore Girls. Loving you the way I do. I only wanna be with you. And I would go to the ends of the earth, oh darling.
Back
To
to your
me,
station.
that's what
The
you're
bots have
worth.
returned.
Did they have another Gilmore Girls out yet? I know they were planning on having like another like year of thing. Probably be non-toxic. Yeah. Can't even get high off the shit. Cancels the stream. The internet the way it is. Had a few people come in the store today and talking about their internet went out to same time mine last night. Because the area has the same internet service now. Like an old friend I know, shove it up your nose. Stop by to say hello. Whoa. We can go on together with suspicious minds, and we can build our dream. I cannot get Elvis out of my head.
Just Call Makora says, there was never no plans to ever do any more Gilmore Girls ever. The original created did the Year in the Life special so they could officially end the show as they originally visioned, and since she got fired before season 7 that was not able to happen. Just Call Makora says, hence the Year in the Life special.
I thought maybe they're going to come out like another one of those. See what Kirk's been up to throughout the little, I guess, village / town that is. Damn, can't remember the name of the town. Luke's Diner. I think they have it like at the place that they shot Gilmore Girls, you know, the little backlot or whatever. They actually have Luke's Diner still there, and you can actually go in there and order food and stuff. It even has the no Wi-Fi signs and stuff. I used to love watching Gilmore Girls.
Romeo India Zulu says, who is Luke Steiner?
Luke Steiner? No, it's Luke's Diner. Luke Steiner.
Romeo India Zulu says,
Luke Steiner.
LOL.
He's one of the Steiner brothers, a wrestling brother. Luke Steiner. So play on words. Those things are fun. Lucas Alamadukas. I used to watch Gilmore Girls with my sister all the time.
Just Call Makora says, Kirk left Stars Hollow and started a career in Hollywood where he met up with his world-famous long-lost brother director and got him in every movie he's ever worked on.
Right? It's almost like it's a it's like a little gag, right? Because you know, in Gilmore Girls, he like would just jump around doing all sorts of odd jobs around the town and stuff, and it's kind of like that's what he's doing in real life with his brother, you know. Just his brother just gives him was it James Gunn, so gives him like a just a part in here and there just to keep him busy, like he was in Stars Hollow, yeah. It's like a cameo of Kirk just doing whatever. And all he does is like piddly type stuff too, you know, he's not like a big character or anything. It's like a running gag. Luke Steiner. The third Steiner brother. The day the music died. Bye bye, Miss American Pie. Oh, I did away with the SND info command, and I changed it to a CMD info command. So now it works for both video and the audio clips. Also made it so you can.
Just Call McClure says, I learned some months ago that even though Bradley Cooper voiced Rocket, Sean Gunn did all the motion capture for that character as well as his actually character in those movies.
Yeah, I was aware, of that. Like, he actually was Rocket. I've seen a lot of the behind the scenes of Guardians of the Galaxy. But it was just kind of funny that on screen, he's just this guy that just does stuff or whatever. It's like he's still working in Stars Hollow. I remember the first episode of Gilmore Girls, the deer hitting Lorelai's Jeep. And Lauren Graham, she could throw out some wit and stuff too, and fast talking and things, and that was always nice to watch and hear the things. It was so funny. Wit makes the world go round and round and round and round. Had Alexis Bledel. What has she been doing here lately? Nothing? And the guy that played Luke, his name was Scott something. I forget his old name. And he was in one of the Saw movies last time I saw, and that was it. Of course, Melissa McCarthy. She's
Just Call McClure says, with the exception of a couple roles, Lauren Graham has played the exact same character in every role she has played.
She's got the Vince Vaughn disease. That's so true, yeah. She's the same attitude and everything and persona. She was in
Just Call McClure says, she is in a Hulu show called The Handmaid's Tale.
Oh, really? Huh. Well, I don't have Hulu. Used to, back when it was free. I would watch Hulu. You know, now that I have the internet, I can't do it. I cannot just spend money on Hulu. Especially since you're paying to watch Hulu with commercials. The whole point is you pay not to have those things. You know, that's the whole thing in my head. Like Netflix coming out with a commercial version that you can watch shows, but it'd be interrupted and shit. I mean, that's the damn you, entertainment. Let's start up our own damn channel and it'd be all free and shit. As long as they were making money, we don't give a shit. If they have 2 fans out there, and whatever, keep it running. The only way this show ends is whenever all the actors die. Did I dump those? 21. I could do some more. Okay. Oh, goodness gracious. Man, I cannot anymore. I can't do a lot of shit anymore. Getting down on my knees to do stuff and getting up off those knees takes a damn long time. Might as well find something around you to lift you up, you know. Although, also, I added to where if you have a command and say like this, it was because I was talking about it yesterday. Tilk joke.
Because the creature represents Satesh, the helmets of the Satesh Guard have continued to be the source of many jokes among the Jaffa.
Jaffa jokes? Let's hear one of them.
I shall attempt to translate one on you. A Serpent Guard, a Horus Guard, and a Satesh Guard meet on a neutral planet. It is a tense moment. The Serpent Guard's eyes glow. The Horus Guard's beak glistens. The Satesh Guard's nose drips.
Okay, after
Just
Set
Paul
was
McCower
supposedly
says,
killed in
I'm the
ancient
last
Egypt along with all
person to
his
talk
minions,
to about this.
a similar god showed
I
up
think the
in
commercial
Greece
thing
called
is
Typhon.
whatever. I pay for all the commercial-free options, and even if I didn't, most of the services only show a single commercial before and after the show / movie.
/movie. Well, it could be like the BBC, you know, where they play them like all in one big bundle. To the BBC. To the BBC. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Alright, Lilu. Let's do this. Let's do Arena. This is where we get 14 of 14. And then 2 more days, I'll finally catch back up with everybody on the campaign progress. Nice. Well, I just like, you know, back when Hulu was free, the whole point of it was like, you know, it would have the commercials or whatever, the ad breaks. And then whenever they made it so you can pay to not have those, people paid it, and they're like, okay. Then they did away with Hulu free. Then they made it where you pay so much and you still have the commercial ads, or you can pay the other thing and have them not there too. I mean, what are they going to do? They're going to continue to like raise these stakes, you know? Oh, you know, like say you pay this much, well, you get all of the commercials. Well, you pay this much, well, you'll get a few of commercials. And you pay the like $200 a month, you get no commercials, kind of shit. I'm just exaggerating the number, but still. But steer. Buttholes still itches. Buttholes still itches. I kind of get tired of like good shows ending prematurely. You know? So what if the ratings go down? Is it still making money? Is it still doing well? You know, well enough? Keep that shit on the internet then. Or maybe the people out there that they like show people in the whatever should put their shit out there and like for free download and torrent, and however many times it gets downloaded is like the you know, what gives you money or some shit. Like a cryptocurrency type situation. I can guarantee you, if Netflix were to like make it so you can torrent their shit for free, you know, like each episode, and then people would like be downloading that shit like crazy, and then that would like, you know, be a payment type thing. However many times it's viewed or downloaded is like the ratings. You know, incorporate that into your rating system. That way the show would never go away. That's why when I'm not president, I blah 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 blah.
Make ready, warriors. The lightning round begins now.
Lilu, Lilu. Light bright, light bright.
Now we shall see how you fare against our enemies.
Just Call McCower says, there is only one good show on TV right now, and that is House of the Dragon.
House of the Dragon. I still haven't watched this latest episode of that. House of the Dragon doesn't drag on, does it? Drag on! Hello, you. A fire has fallen. We shall recover in time to go to the bathroom. I don't know where these people are to help them recover, sir. In a day. A Bryn waiting around, Bryn waiting around, a Bryn waiting around.
Make ready, warriors. The lightning round begins now.
On sci-fi.
Just Call Makora says, I have been waiting for 10 years to see just one Lannister pay their debt. One of these days it is going to happen.
One of these days, one of these days.
Romeo India Zulu says,
Bang zoom. So be it.
I wonder if they'd ever think about a sequel to Game of Thrones, since now they're doing the prequel. Like, what happens next? What happens? You see what happens, Leary? Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. So if okay, House of the Dragon takes place like what did it say, like 170 something years before the events of Game of Thrones. So like the people who were there, if they aged normally, they would not even like be around then. Like any kind of connection whatsoever. Cease hostility. Yes, hostility. Fucked with, well, we fucked with honor.
I look forward.
We fucked with honor. Let's see. Black
Just Call Makora
sheep
says,
have
it.
any wool. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Just Call Makora says, it's more like 500 years.
Oh. I thought it said 170 or some shit like that. I don't pay attention anyway. I mean, duh. I watch it and then like stare at the screen and I'm going, okay, what's that? Nukara. Because there was something in Nukara I want to get for her fair.
You fought with honor.
Fuck you! You fucked with honor. Candyman.
Just Call Makora says, my bad, 200 years.
You're bad? So, like, the events that... Okay, if it's 200 years or something like that, do they age slower or something? Or was it like... You know, because they had in the first episode, because I haven't watched the second episode, but the dude that played, like, Last Action Hero, he also played in Game of Thrones as like the daddy of all the Lannister, the inbreds, whatever, you know, the dwarf guy, the father of all them. That same actor was on the throne or something like that in that episode, and I'm wondering if that's supposed to be like that family line, or if that's the same guy, but he's like living forever. I mean, do they live? Are their years different, you know? I mean, versus actual years? Like, what is a year in Game of Thrones lore? Is it, 365 days, 24 hours a day type shit? Or is it different,
Just Call Makor says, none of the actors from God is on Hot D.
Hot! So hot in here!
Romeo India Zulu says, well, they said winter was coming for 7 years.
Winter was coming for 7 years and... Damn it, every time I open Firefox, it's like it wants permission to use the internet. It's always updating. I hate that shit. Last Action Hero. This Charles Dance guy. There we go. Click on me when you're not strong, and I will be there. I won't ever care in the world.
Romeo India Zulu says, but I dunno, I just watch.
Watch. Bum 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 bum. This is not right. Bum bum ba-da-dum bum ba-da-dum bum ba-da-dum bum ba-da-dum. Ba-da-da-dum dum bum bum ba-da-dum dum ba-da-dum bum ba-da-dum bum. Do 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 do. Blah. Anyway. Damn it, Firefox. Shit. Okay. Oh, yeah, that. Events. Claim. Yay! Okay, I'm just gonna save the daily bonus for later. For whomever. I wonder if anyone's ever gone to 42 plus. Could you imagine getting that much, like, ore a day? 50,000? Dilithium.
Romeo India Zulu says, only with buyouts. That's like 2 weeks of bonus.
That's amazing. Mikel. Some people can afford that buyout stuff. I can't. Like, dude that wants to spend $1,000 real dollars on Zen to jumpstart himself on here.
Romeo India Zulu says, if I had Zen, I'd do it.
On Zen you would, on Zen you wouldn't. Aye. On Zen. But how much, though? Like, every time? Would you buy the Zen, or would you, like, dilithium it? Dilithium. Man, wouldn't that suck, though? Like, okay, home dude wants to spend $1,000, buy $1,000 worth of Zen. What's that get you? Like, 10,000 Zen or something? Is it? I can't remember. What is it? It's like, okay.
Romeo India Zulu says, but that dude says he makes 10k a month. That's a lot of fun money. Little of both. I just meant if I could afford it I would.
Right. Damn, that is pretty nice though. But here's like the thing, right? I'm gonna do like Monk. Here's the thing. Let's say, dude, like, you know, uses that, buys $1,000 worth of Zen, gets his ship and everything, plays a day. The next day, the game shuts down. I mean, what kind of luck would that be? I just feel that, you know. I mean, if I had the money to just to use them, whatever, like that, maybe I would do something like that myself. But I've just always grown up like without, so I have a really hard time just blowing and going kind of situation, you know. And I don't know what it would be like to actually have money, you know. But that would be like the luck of anybody, though, right? Like you just spend that much and then bam, the next day it's dead. That's like I was talking to Murdoch's one time about like all the money that he's spent in the game buying ships and stuff like that, and I said, well, what happens if the game just shuts down or whatever, you know? And it's like, well, he would demand a refund. I'm like, but dude, that can't happen. Or I say, like, you know, what if like in, you know, a day in the future
Romeo India
you
Zulu
get banned
says,
from the game?
it won't shut down anytime soon, so it's not a waste if it brings you joy.
True. It just seems like it'd be just wasteful, because I'm one of those people that if I spend money on something, I want it to be a physical thing that I could, like, you know, use, something useful that's like a tool or something, you know. Like maybe like a game console. Like for instance, you have the Xbox, right? I have my PC. That would be something that I would spend money on. That brings joy, and it's also a physical object. Versus, say, buying up a bunch of games virtually, which we both do. I've done it. I know that you probably have on the Xbox. And then, like, one day they just gone, you know. And that actually happened to me. That's why I very
Romeo
rarely
India
spend
Zulu
anything.
says, or think about it like this, if nobody spent real money, there would be no game.
That's very true. That is true. There's barely a game as it is. They keep jumping it around to the servers and slowing the shit down. But that, like, that whole Games for Windows Live thing, like, just opened my eyes to something. And I'm very weary about, like, trusting and just spending money virtually on things. Because, you know, I don't know if I have mentioned it before, the Games for Windows Live situation, but it just sucked so damn much. And when it came out, you know, they had like this, it was a free game you could download, which was like an arcade emulator thing, where you were a virtual, like you created, it was like your Xbox avatar, because it would use Xbox with Windows.
Romeo India Zulu says, lucky for us we got people like Ogie who pays enough J for a lot of us.
Yeah, he pays enough so that we can, like, play the game. Yeah. But it would be like a virtual arcade, like hangout place or something like that, you know, where you would be like your avatar and Xbox, and it would be cross compatible. I think it was even for Xbox at one time, for both. You know, you can bring somebody over to hang out in your fake little virtual arcade, and you can buy the actual games, you know. And so I got it. It was called Game Room, I think is what it was. I had got that and was thinking about buying some of those games, but I kind of hesitated. I was like, you know, I wouldn't know what to get, because it was bundled at like $5, was like a bunch of just like Pong and all these other games or something, you know. You could try some of them out, and had different levels of like visual tier levels where you can like go up to them and stuff, where it had more arcade machines, you know, like little 3D machines you can stand in front of with your avatar, and then you can go full screen and play it yourself, and everybody else would just watch you play in the game. It's like being at an arcade in real life, but virtually, you know. And then they had like games like the Arkham games had come out on there. There was some other games or something, and I thought, oh, this is pretty awesome. So I bought them. I bought the games and played them for like a month, and got some achievements and stuff like that went on my Xbox thing. It went on Xbox from that as well. But then Games for Windows Live shut down. And one of the bad things is like, if you didn't download the full game and keep it, like the download for it, and make like a disc or something, and have the serial number, or not serial number, but the game code, you couldn't install this thing that you paid $60 for. Like each game had its own little individual code, that you had to put in after you installed it so that you could play it. And with the service being shut down, you couldn't install the game. You couldn't do anything. Once it was installed and activated, you could play it. But if you took it off of there, you could not put it back on. If your computer crashed and you had to get a new one.
Inverted Paradox says, "Hey, listen."
Hey, listen, Navi. But I had bought maybe like 3 games, and it was within like a certain amount of time. It took me forever to download because my internet connection sucked ass. And then it just shut down. Hey! Drunk Navi. Hey, buddy, you listen to me, you bastard. Damn it, I'm lagging behind here doing something wrong. Talking and then not playing. But like a lot of the games that I did have, I no longer can play. Luckily for me, I saved one game and the product code or whatever for it so that I can reinstall it manually and get it activated. But then I have to find some sort of a patch for it. I did not even why in the world would I shoot something like, okay, so now I have to because they're going to shoot me as soon as I do this. Okay, no they didn't. But so I lost like all those games and can't get them back. And then they had this thing like, well, if you came from Game for Windows Live and it's on Steam, if it's the same game, put your product code number into Steam and you can download it and use the Steam version, no cost or whatever. It was like a thing for people. Well, I didn't have the product codes because I didn't think I needed to keep them. So I have the installation for a game, the product code for that game, but I don't have them for the other ones. So I just completely lost out. And I just got to thinking about all these other people that may have had like 50, 100 games or whatever like that off of Game for Windows Live that just lost all of them. All that money gone because of virtual. So what'd my ass do? I got Batman Arkham again on Steam. Bought that shit. Bought the City one. Bought the game like for Xbox 360. The other game for Xbox 360. Hard copies of it too. Not digital, hard
Romeo
copies.
India Zulu says, "Sup Paradox."
Yes, I forgot to say what's up. I just got to talking. Damn it, Loomis. And it's one of the things that just really pisses me off. I even had like Microsoft Flight Simulator, which was a free download, free game, but you can't install that shit now. You can't even install the new one without having to pay for like the Steam version or whatever, which is kind of weird. You pay for Microsoft Flight Simulator off of Steam. You can probably get it off of the Windows thing though, like it's Windows Store now, but I haven't really looked into that much. Let's see. These people are capturing, so I might help them capture. But I guess the same goes for like anything. Like if you bought Steam games or digital Xbox games or something like that, and then bam, the service goes down. You're like stuck in shit creek. Yay! Oh, damn it. Am I in the wrong zone? Oh, no, I'm not. Okay. I wonder why that didn't pop up earlier. Enemy targets on sensors. Damn swarmer. They need like an anti-swarmer thing in here. Immune to swarmers. Dude, I would actually pay for that shit. If they have like keep this in your inventory and swarmers won't shoot you, that'd be awesome. 400 bars of gold pressed platinum. So, Inverted Paradox, how are you doing, dude? What's going on, yo? What's up?
Romeo India Zulu says, that's why I won't be pissed when Stowe stops. Sure, I'll have lost money, but not too much. AMD, I got fun out of it. It's not like I own stock and the market crashed. I'll just find something else.
True, yeah. I mean, yeah, I mean, okay.
Inverted Paradox says, the sky, that's what's up.
The sky is what's up. Ooh, a smart one there. That's nice. And how much did I spend on like the anniversary
Romeo
legendary
India
ships,
Zulu
right?
says, I've spent more for less.
I mean, I haven't spent my money on anything in this game. I've spent like gift cards that have been given to me. You know, like I used some of a gift card to what was it? Was it 5,000 or 100 or what? I can't remember. Not money, but to Zen, like $5 a Zen or whatever to finish off to get the legendary ships. The Steam wallet, which I still have some of that still here. Open up Steam. I have $49.01.
Romeo India Zulu says, it was 10, I believe.
Yeah, probably 10, yeah. I have 49.01 cents. So $49.01 in Steam. Just sitting there because of gift cards. Amazon gift cards too. How the hell did I do that? How did I get Amazon gift cards that turn them into Steam? If you can't do that now, I'm lost already again. I get lost so damn easily. Or wait, that was before, wasn't it? Where you could do that. You can like use Amazon cards to even get Xbox, digital Xbox, but now you can't do that too. Or something. They changed it. Because I was always excited for doing the Bing thing, where you can get Amazon cards and stuff like that on there. $5 ones for just searching on Bing. Which anybody could do that. You could do that without a computer. You get on your phone, go to Bing, or use Bing or whatever, or the Bing website. Sign in with your Xbox login. You just go to town searching and gathering points, and then exchange those points over for like Xbox cards and shit. It takes a while though. You can only do so many points a day. It's almost like Stowe, but it pays off. I did that for a while when I was in between jobs. I had 3 accounts going too at the same time, so that helped. Just had to use a proxy server for one of them, which now you would call a VPN. I even got my mom doing that at one time. She I got like $15 Amazon at that one time. And even what was it? Inbox Dollars. I did that in between jobs. Which is like a site where you just fill out surveys of shit and play these little crappy games or something and get like cent points and stuff and exchange them. Once you reach like $30, you can you get a check for 25, and they keep the 5 inside your account so that every time you get 30. So it's kind of like if you get 25 more. I got like maybe 2 of those checks before. So $50 within let's see, between Family Dollar and Dollar General that I didn't have a job. So it was like March 16th of 2011 till about May, middle of May. So like 2 months. March to April, April to May. You know, maybe a little over 2 months. And I had gotten 2 checks for $25 each for doing inbox dollars every day. That's how I was making some monies. It's the little things you do, you know. I remember when I was a Highlander fan back in the, I think mid 90s was Highlander, like the TV show. I wanted to get the swords because I had got a magazine in for like a Highlander junk magazine. And I wanted Duncan MacLeod's sword. It said the actual sword that's used on the TV show. And I was like, oh boy, it's his actual sword, you know. So I started thinking about like ways to make money to get it, because this sword was like $200, right? And I didn't have anything. I had maybe $10 to my name, and that was like, you know, whenever eBay was out, you know, that kind of thing. eBay had first come out and stuff. And I wanted this sword, so I got to thinking, okay, what's a good thing that sells, or that could possibly sell? I went to Walmart looking around, like at ideas. It was around like a Halloween or whatever, and I thought, Jason masks, those things, you know, people love that shit. So I looked on eBay to like look up custom Jason masks, and I saw that they were selling for like $100 or something like that here and there, and I was like, oh, this is awesome. It's pretty sweet. So what I did was, I went to Walmart, and they had those glow-in-the-dark hockey masks, you know, like the cheap ones. I think they were maybe like a few dollars or something, maybe $5. And I bought 2 of them. I was like, okay, well this is gonna be interesting, you know. I went home. I got my my wood burning kit that I had, which was like a little wood burning wand that heats up, you know, and melts plastic and burn into wood or whatever. And I used one of the masks as the plastic to fill in the holes that were already in the other mask. So I filled them in and sanded it flat as best as possible and all that. Re-drilled out the holes, saving the drilling, the pieces or whatever, to remelt them down. And I re-drilled the holes based off of the actual look of the Jason mask, because it was more accurate whenever you drill them out, you know. And then I would paint it like a light white olivey color, ivory-ish or whatever. I had some paint just laying around the house. And I waited till that dried or whatever. And I got some of my model paint, some browns and greens and whatnot, and maybe a little bit of reds and stuff. And mixed it all together into like a little cup. Added water to it and did the black wash that you do to things to make them look like old and dirty and shit. I didn't know what it was at the time. I just in my head thought this would be a good idea to make it look used up, because I didn't know that's what the term was. And I made it look like that. I gave it a top strap, because the ones back then from Walmart were just a side strap from like one temple to other temple, you know. And weathered it a little bit, even though I didn't know what weathering was. I just did that by doing that black wash thing. Gave it the little chevrons, which is the red like triangle things on the mask. Took a picture of it, you know, with my scanner and like a camera and whatnot. Had a few pictures and put it up on eBay for sale for $50. I said, and I even put in the little description. It said bought mask at Walmart, filled in the holes, Gave it like a custom paint job of blackwashing or whatever, like the standard stuff. Someone bought it. I was like, holy shit! And they gave me a good review after they got it. They gave me a good review on it. Said it was like so awesome and things. I'm like, this thing came from Walmart. Then my eyes went like ching, you know. And so with that $50, I went back to Walmart, and because this was like, you know, within a month, so there were still masks there. I bought up maybe 8 more of them, and did the same routine to them, painting them up and all that kind of stuff. I still have maybe 2 in my closet that I never sold, but I ended up selling the other ones too. And I was like, oh wow. This is pretty awesome though. But then you had to like pay eBay too. Like if your item sold, you had to pay them like $1 or some shit like that for the listing. By mail too, because I didn't have any kind of PayPal shit or nothing. It was like a money ordery type thing. I can't remember. It was something like that back then. I can't remember exactly. But I made bank on that shit. And then I screwed up, I guess, by putting in the description how I did it, because then everybody else started doing it. Like other people would have like a picture that they did, you know, of the ones, because I could always tell the ones from Walmart. They glowed in the dark and they had a specific shape to them. And this person, like other people started doing it too, so I just gave up. They were selling them for cheaper too and all that, so I was like, eh. So it was like an exchange thing in a way, like Star Trek exchange. But made some money. Made it for like maybe $400 something or whatever. And I think the sword was actually $300. I can't remember. So I ended up buying this sword thinking I needed the shit. It came in. It was supposed to have an authenticity type certificate. It didn't have it. It wasn't the same one used on the show, even though it has a dragon pearl looking handle or whatever. It's just junk. I've got it right next to me right now, actually, on the shelf. And it was sharp though. 220 stainless steel is what's embedded on the side of it, which I highly doubt it is folded 220 times. But it could cut firewood. My dad did that. He wanted to see how sharp it was, so when he was drunk one time, he got it and had like these. They weren't like big things of firewood. They were, you know, like about 8 or so inches round, like limb type stuff or whatever. And he hatcheted it with the sword and cut into it real deep and whatever, and broke it apart. And I got pissed off because I was like, this is going to break my sword, but it didn't. It held up pretty good. I mean, the thing was already bent when I got it anyway, so what the fuck, you know.
Inverted Paradox says, half the people viewing are bots pretending to be girls. Bet they are Russian bots.
Russian bots. Dude, that happened before. The whole Russian bride thing. I think I even still have the emails of that. I knew it was somebody trying to scam and all that shit, so I kept playing with them. It was like, I'm so-and-so from Russia and whatever like that. I'm looking to find a mate over the United States. It's like, really? Can I see pictures of you? And all of a sudden, like, these pictures came in and stuff like that. I'm thinking, yeah, this has got to be some, like, balding head guy or whatever like that from Russia trying to get money or some shit like that. So let's play with this shit. So it's like, oh, okay, cool. You know, like, kind of ease talking through it and stuff. And then it came, like, that one email was like, yes, if you send me so much money or whatever, I'll be able to come over there and see you for real. I was like, really? Could you send me money so I can go over there to see you? And I broke it. I said, I know this is not like a real thing. I've just been messing with you for like a month or whatever, just getting your hopes up and stuff like that in order to shatter them. But it's been fun though, you know, kind of thing. Never heard back from those people, but I still got the
Inverted
emails.
Paradox says, no vodka for Russian bots niet niet.
Niet, niet, niet. Niet. Да. Ja. Oui. Давай. Бред. That was some fun times though. And who knows, it could have probably been someone real. But you always hear about like people that get like the Asian bride or whatever it is, or the Russian bride, and the one that comes over is not the one that's in the pictures. Like, hi, I'm, you know, you're like, oh shit, what the hell? But yeah, fuck. Нет, нет, нет. Ну, равно водка. Водка. Attack! Yes! Okay. Good deal. Lag. Shit.
Romeo India Zulu says, or they do come over, marry you, stay in hotel, divorce you and get green card.
There you go. There's only one person I would have done that for. I had it in my head, like, you know, if this person were to ask me, hey, whatever, I was like, yes. Most definitely yes. How much, I guess it was lust that I had. A friendship type situation. I mean, if it was one of those things like, you know, they wanted to come to the United States and like live here and be a citizen and stuff and get their career going, and I would be like, you know, I wouldn't even hesitate. I'd say yes. I mean, we can even not get along. You could see other people, anything you want. For you, anything kind of situation. In my head, that's how it went. I know that it would never happen, though. One of those wet dreams, I guess. Wet dreams are made of yes. Speaking of which, there's supposed to be some sort of convention somewhere I can't think of. It's going to have Ben Browder and Gigi Edgley.
All three silos
All
are
three.
under Allied control. Excellent work.
All right.
Mob Fortress has engaged
Jump over to
transporters.
another
Troops
one.
inbound.
Ugh. Oh, damn it. That one's not even... Ooh. Maybe that one. Okay. Maybe if I get over there and it gets recaptured by the Voth, you know.
Enemy target on sensor. Flanking damage detected.
Childhood memories of the way we were. Damn it. No, y'all didn't see me coming. Cheaters. I jumped back on here again yesterday to I went on here as the Kolchak character and Sukableyet to get some more fleet credits. So I did the Starbase 1 thing or whatever and got like 155 for each one of those. Speaking of that, for Gary, let's see. Some of his fleet stuff should like bump up a little bit. Maybe another inch or so. I can't figure it out. Like, if the whole fleet is maxed out, say like your
Yeah, man, I tell you what,
Starbase.
that dang old internet, man, you just go on there and point and click, get in there, talk about www.com, and you got them naked chicks on there, man. You go click, 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 click. It's real easy, man.
Like, say your Starbase is maxed. You know, the tiers are like maxed out on all your other stuff to like tier 3 or whatever.
Inverted
yet-
Paradox says, you looking for hot sexy Russian ladies? Well, there is a place to find them, www.babebabe.com. Credit card needed site isn't liable for any money lost.
I want 5 of them. But it's like the Federation Disciples thing that's the fleet that my main character's in. Everything is maxed, but it's at level 65. And I'm thinking, how do you make the levels go up even higher if there's nothing there to see visually, like it jumping, you know? I think it's level 6. Well, it's level 65, but I don't know if every one of them. I think the whole thing is maxed out. I mean, do you have to be an Armada for that?
Romeo India Zulu says, ours is 76 and not maxed.
Maybe that's what... Okay, maybe I'm thinking wrong. I know that a lot of it's tier 3. Maybe the Starbase isn't fully maxed then. Because I'm thinking the Starbase is fully maxed, but I don't remember what I saw that at.
Romeo India Zulu says, you sure you wasn't tired last you saw it and mistook at 6 for 8?
It could have been that, yes. I'm always tired. That's my superpower. They always look at me and at work they said, well, you look sleepy. Yeah. When we were in that little meeting thing or whatever day it was. Monday? Monday,
Inverted Paradox says, sometimes I find myself wondering how I function in greater society.
And then you're like, I just roll over and go back to sleep, right? But I went over there and the assistant taking over as manager, I said, you know, you could be like Snow White and we could be your 7 dwarfs, even though there's not 7 of us. And somebody said, I want to be Dopey. And I said, and I'll be Sleepy. That's about all I remember from that meeting. Wondering how you function in greater society. I wonder that myself about a lot of things. How the hell... Like, I can come home from work and go, how the hell did I make it through the day? And what did I do today? It's like I just forget, because, you know, traumatic events and all. You know, if you get trauma, you kind of forget what's going on. And I guess that's what happens when we go to work. Nope, there is nothing shooting me. That thing does not exist. Let's bring out full force of everybody then. Nomad likes to kill shit, yo. Somebody take out that damn swarmer. I need to get some sound clips of Tombstone for serious. I need to get I'm Your Huckleberry, and I got 2 guns, 1 for each of you. And the video clip of Doc Holliday / Val Kilmer, like doing this little cup twirling. I believe I've talked about that, or it was suggested. I think I was talking to you, Riz, about that. I'm Your Huckleberry. That's just my game. I mean, I've got audio files, some of them. Somebody shut that damn dog up. Just shut that dog up. Come on, little drum guy, go after him. That's what I want to see. I want to see him go after it. Oh, damn it. I killed the only guy over there. I'm sorry. Well, you're damned if you do, and you're damned if you don't. Bonk. Bitty bitty chain chain, bitty bitty chain chain, bitty chain chain, bitty bitty chain chain. Oh my pretty chitty bang bang, chitty chitty bang bang, chitty chitty bang bang, fuck you. And my bitty bitty chain chain, bitty bitty chain chain, bitty bitty chain chain, fuck you too. Near fire, everywhere we are. Shit, stain on a mattress. Been watching that the Y-Files guy. He's got some pretty cool content. I know I mentioned one of his the other day. One about remote viewing. Or was it the one that I saw about the remote viewing, which was very fascinating. Which it's in the CIA files that you can actually go look at because they had that complete dump of all of them that day. They declassified a lot of the files in the CIA. One of those is Stargate Project remote viewing. They had this one guy that was real good. You know, he scored like a really high percentage or something on his ability to remote view and see events, things, and all that kind of stuff. And they gave him coordinates to view the moon or whatever on the dark side of the moon. And he did, and they were asking him like what he saw, and he said he saw like a facility or like a building or whatever with glass, and they told him to like go over and look through the glass and see what he sees, the windows and stuff. And he said that he saw like humanoid-looking people, but they were taller, and you know, and different little differences or something like that. And he was like looking there, and then they turned and they looked at him or whatever while he was like remote viewing, which is like a astral projection type thing. And they started pointing at him and stuff or whatever. And the interviewer person that's like in charge of the thing told him to come back, you know, to his body or whatever like that. So he did. And he had wondered what they were wanting him to do, and they didn't tell the guy. What he found out was, though, that the so-called aliens, quote unquote, that live on the dark side of the moon hate humanity, and they've been like creating stuff or whatever like that, or like on the moon the whole time. Like, and that's why we haven't been back to the moon, because they're there, and they would kill us or some shit like that. But there's like pictures of shit, you know, like things that he saw in his remote viewing that if you Google Earthed the moon, you would have found them like what he was talking about years ago. But now it's like obviously photoshopped, you know. But like, you know, things that were there are photoshopped so badly that you can tell something's trying to block the view of it. And it's just sexual stuff. Like, you could actually go look and see where this is like smudged or something on purpose. And then you think about like all the sightings people have said that they've seen, like little ships and orbs or some shit like that coming off from the behind the moon and things. What if it's real? You know, I mean, since the CIA like believes that remote viewing is real, and they believe that there's something out there on the other side of the moon and other fascinating things, then what if it's true? If the government believes
Inverted
it.
Paradox says, I've seen shit.
You've seen shit? Tell us. I's got to know, yo. We're about to lose the city. To all the squirrels I've killed before, I didn't mean to run over your skull.
Inverted Paradox says, I think I have said in the past.
You may have, but I forgot, and I'm sorry because I have a bad memory. It's a very angry memory. Bad memory. Turn around. Look at what you see. I mean, there's like that, the Blue Book or whatever that talks about the alien species that are supposed to be on Earth. Some of them like love humanity, some of them are trying to help, some of them hate humanity and trying to kill, but they're like a stalemate thing that the other ones won't allow them to do stuff or whatever. And a lot of the talk is
Inverted Paradox says, you have a bad memory. Hi bro, welcome to the Bad Memory Club.
That's right. I'll forget what I talk about tomorrow. Or what I talked about today for tomorrow. I literally can't like learn new shit anymore. It's really weird. Like, I can read something on how to do something, and I will not retain that shit for nothing.
All 3 silos are under Allied control. Excellent work.
Excellent work.
The Vought Fortress has engaged transporters. Troops inbound.
I mean, there's like talk of the aliens have always been here. Some of them live underneath the oceans to where, you know, the depth we can't go to. That's how they stay, like, under radar. Some of them on the moon. Some of them inside the hollow moon. Some of them on Mars. Venus. You know, various different ones. Different dimensions and shit like that. There's all that talk. And I'd love to believe all of it. Even though how outlandish it is, it's very intriguing. The evidence that's been gathered, you know, for all that. Dimensional
Inverted
doors
Paradox
opening.
says, I have seen a UFO. I have seen an orb of light that once screamed past my open bedroom window late one night a few years back.
Nice. Were you afraid or anything? Did it frighten, like maybe startle, but not really scare? Like something unusual? I've seen stuff flying around, but I couldn't say that it was an alien UFO, but just unidentified, yes. None of that whole Tic Tac stuff that the U.S. Air Force has always talked about seeing and have footage of. And that one helicopter pilot or whatever that, well, there were actually a few of them because his crew even confirmed it and they had it on radar and they showed video of it. That thing just like went under the water and just came back up, hovered, and then just took off and like a blink of an eye was gone. What is it like? Some visionary guy or whatever in the past, not Nostradamus, but somebody else, had mentioned something like in 2028, that's when aliens will make themselves known to us for real. Like,
Inverted Paradox says, I barely saw it. It was almost a blink and you missed it type of thing. I just was lucky I happened to be looking at my window at the time.
Like a flash. I've heard noises, you know. Just like I've also seen like, and other people around here have actually seen it too. This it's like a white orby thing that has a red dot orby thing next to it, and it doesn't have the green, because if it has green and red and it's flashing or whatever, you know, it's like an aviation type vehicle or whatever, or air vehicle, maybe a drone or some shit. But this was not like that. This actually that night I drove past somebody's house going home from work. The thing was like above their house, and there was a bright light coming from it to their house, which was really weird. But I just shrugged it off as like, you know, like maybe like a big light tower or something, because I saw the light up there. I saw it like coming down onto their house, and I was like, okay, well, somebody must have installed some sort of like, you know, little tower next to them or something like that. It's just really bright. There's no tower there. Never was. And then like a few nights later, I saw it while I was driving, like way off somewhere. You know, way like miles down the road, but in the air. And then I looked again, and it was just gone. Again with the white the light or whatever. And then another day or night, I was going home, and I looked to my right. There was like a field type thing or whatever, you know, like a highway / field area, and I saw it there too. And I thought, oh, okay, that's just maybe somebody's just playing around with a drone or whatever, you know, and just it doesn't blink. Maybe it's broken. You know, I didn't think nothing of it until a customer came in, and they said, "You like weird stuff, don't you?" I was like, "Yeah, you know, I like to hear about weird shit or whatever." So you won't believe me, but I was going down the road, and right above the road there was this big old white bright light with the little red light next to it, and it shined its light on my vehicle, and in the blink of an eye, it was gone. And it's like, yeah, I've seen that. Yeah. And then someone else had told me like almost the same story. I was like, that's interesting. Swamp gas. But who's to say what it was? I mean, people are flying drones and shit these days, so maybe it was just a broken. Like I'm saying, like, you know, if it's a little red dot or something on it, maybe, because usually any type of aircraft, you know, will have the green and the red to signify left and right, and usually it's blinking. But I don't know what that was about. But every once in a while, I look up in the sky and see if I can see it again. And then everybody was freaking out whenever Elon Musk's stuff was going on, you know? Like, they were saying, oh, I see these things up in the sky. It's like, oh, yeah, that's probably his satellites or some shit like that. But they shouldn't have been over this away, that's for sure. Because there was like that whole video you can watch of the train of satellites, how they miss each other by using the lasers and stuff to make sure they guide themselves around each other. And one time, my manager at the time had talked about to another associate of seeing some sort of weird, like, floating white things or whatever in like a row, you know, like on the what would be the eastern side of town. Like, well, what the hell would that be? I'm like, well, where was I at? Why didn't y'all tell me about this shit when it was happening? We've been having weird rainbows happen around here. They're like circular or something. So one of the associates told me about it. They said they were going to take the picture with their phone, but they didn't have their phone on them. Like, well, damn, I wanted to be cool to see that. Even an associate was telling me that they had a rainbow that ended in their front driveway. I said, ended? Are you sure? Like, if you got closer to it, did it continue to go away from you? They said no. I was like, well, that doesn't make any sense, because usually if it's a rainbow and you're close to what you think it is, it continues to go, because it's just a, you know, an illusion, really. But she said it stayed right there, and I said, did you walk into it? She goes, no. I said, it was just gone like a few minutes later. I was like, well, that's weird. I said, you sure somebody wasn't like making one of those like water ones, you know, like say you're out in the summertime and you've got like a water hose and you got the sprayer, you know, or a sprinkler or some shit like that, and you make a mist and the sun hits it a certain way so it makes that orb, the little like the ring of rainbow, and that you always can like just direct around and shit. She said, no, it wasn't anything like that. It actually ended. And I'm like, yeah. It probably just kept going, but visually it looked like it hit the road. I debunked it in front of them, like all these explanations of shit. Really made them sad because they thought they found the end of the rainbow. And I said, well, if you did, well, where's the pot of gold at? I like hearing about a bunch of weird shit, though. That's why we have to make sure that we live long enough to see the aliens, even if they may kill us all. Just to see them and say, "Ha! I was right," dies, you know. Fuck you guys, I was right. I was watching this one video. There's just one channel that makes you think that there's going to be some interesting shit on it, but it turns out it's just nothing really that interesting. I can't remember what it's called, but it says like divers went down to the Mariana, whatever trench it's called. I can't remember. Mariachi band? I don't know. Mariana, Mary something. The trench, and you'll never. Like, and what they found down there was like mind blowing or out of this world type stuff or whatever like that. And you watch the video, and toward the end of it or whatever, it's like a squid or some shit called the vampire squid or whatever, octopus or some shit.
Jeff Jr. 84 has started stalking you.
Jeff Jr. 84. Hello, Jeff Jr. 84. Or Jeff Jr. Welcome to the shit show. I'm your host, the asshole. I mean, I'm your host, the idiot.
Jeff Jr. 84 says, "Sup, man."
What's up? You a Star Trek fan? You like Star Trek Online? You know, a lot of shit though can be debunked. Like
Jeff Jr. 84 says, "Yeah, man. Day 1 player. Nice you are doing Dyson."
Hell yeah. I'm a Dyson-aholic. I can't not do Dyson. It's like my thing every day. It's easier for me to do Dyson to get the in-game dilithium ore. So if you're a day 1 player, I don't know if you know a lot about like what stuff is in the game, but dilithium is useful for everything. The more you have, the more you refine, the better the chances of things. Because it can be used to buy things in the dilithium store. It can be used to exchange over for Zen, which is the in-game currency that's real money, or can be associated with real money.
Jeff Jr. 84 says, "Yup, you can get like 5k in 5 minutes doing Arnold at T6 rep."
Exactly, yeah. Well, if you're a day 1 player, you know a lot. Still had nothing off of that. The Zen market, or the dilithium to Zen exchange market on PC sucks ass for a while now. There's hardly anything that happens there.
Jeff Jr. 84 says, "Yes sir, it does."
Oh. I can remember back, so we got Riz here in the chat. It's Romeo India Zulu. Commander Rizzle, as he was once known. He's on Xbox, and on Xbox the dilithium Zen exchange is a hell of a lot better. It's like it's in the 200s to 300, you know, in between, so there's more of a chance to get Zen. versus it bricking off at 500 on here and nothing happening for weeks. I mean, this is like worse than I've seen it.
Romeo
actually.
India Zulu says, 275 today.
275 today. That's nice. A lot of activity.
Jeff 84 says, that's not bad. The whole economy on PC is jacked up.
Yeah, it is so insane. I mean, sure, whenever the whole maxed out at 500 thing was happening, at least within a week, whatever you put up there, you would see something. You know, you would get like someone with Zen would buy your dilithium or whatever like that, and you would actually get something. But now I've had just these two little tiny ones up just to test it, and this is 2.5 weeks of it just sitting here not moving. And let's see the sell rate. Sell rate changes very barely at all. It's like the queue. It's almost like Cryptic is purposely slowing it down. That's what it seems like, because you don't see the numbers changing. Typically, if someone was out there and they wanted dilithium, or if they put Zen on the market, with all the people playing
Romeo
this
India
game.
Zulu says, don't expect it to. I heard it's close to 4 weeks now.
Ooh, that's 4 weeks. Shit. Damn. Shit damn. Shit damn fire. And brimstone. That sucks ass.
Jeff J84 says, I used to undercut to sell it quick, but you lose out, man. And yeah, they are trying to eat I'll tell you too. Dyson Space has the best DOF missions in the game IMO.
Yeah, that's some good stuff. But yeah, I mean, it's gotten rough. I don't know why, like, that's what I'm saying, like, you should be able to see something moving. Like, if I look at the, well, not the store. Exchange. Sale history. I mean, that you should be able to see that thing moving. At least something. Because I've sat here and watched it like a few times, and it just stays. And there's even people that like have some smaller ones and shit. That doesn't move. Day one player, huh? You probably seen some shit then.
Jeff J84 says, yeah, you are old school if you got a Steam runner. And yeah, for sure, man, what's up? Maybe 495 or somewhere in there.
So how many characters do you have?
Jeff J84 says, for sure. I got Mako Elite Team Commander.
Ooh.
Jeff J84 says, 8.
8. Wow. Are they all kind of maxed out and everything? Ooh. Come on, Steve. Come on, Alan. Alan! 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 Steve! Alan! Let's see if we can go over here and shoot a Voth.
Jeff J84 says, my main is, but the others need attention. I main tack, but my Aang has a Disco Connie.
Ooh. Ah, dang it, this drone.
Nice day today. I think I might, is that Alan?
Alan! Al! Alan!
Yeah, I don't think you need me, you know.
Alan! 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 Al! Alan! 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 Alan!
Oh, so that's not Alan. Steve, no, Steve.
Steve! 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 Steve!
Oh, no, that's not Steve, that is Alan.
Alan! Alan! Al! Alan! 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 Did someone just say my name? Hey! 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 You say Alan!
I love that part of it. It just makes me laugh so damn much. Did someone just say my name? Dude's been yelling the whole time.
JeffJR84 says, do you know about pressing X?
Yeah, the even that, and then B, and well, damn it, I pressed the wrong damn thing. Shit.
JeffJR84 says, yeah, it's a 10% damage bonus.
Ooh, did this work? Like, where's it at? B. My keys are
Inverted
all...
Paradox says, I have also seen something gray looking at me when I was around 8 and living in the middle of nowhere. I saw something gray watching me though the window that was above the front door. I know something was actually there because it was between the window and the outside balusters that went across the porch in front at the top.
Oh, you watched like that guy. What's the story of that guy? What the hell kind of weapon do I have in my hand? What is that? Weathering disruptor. Oh, where the hell did that come from? Huh. I don't remember ever having that.
JeffJR84 says, you got a gambling device?
I do not. I got the default peoples. Something gray watching me through the window. There's that documentary thing of that guy that would get abducted and like get healed and stuff like that, and he had like pictures of the aliens peeking through like the window at him and doorways, and then one of them like somebody calling claiming to be his daughter, a hybrid or something like that. It was really interesting. I forget the guy's name. Yeah, I don't have a lot of stuff. I've not been playing since day one like you or a bunch of others have. Did someone just say my name? Been playing since maybe late 2015.
JeffJR84 says, you doing good though.
Or either early 2016, something like that. But I had a main character at one time, but played the game a little bit and then took like a year off from playing and then came back, and that was in 2016 whenever I got my other character. Or well, it was before 2016, then when I came back in 2016 to the game, that's when I got my character and deleted the main character that I started with, and oh shit. I got pushed out of the way somehow. Something was invisible right there. They're never gonna fix it. City. Sunshine City. Sunshine City, Sunshine City, Sunshine City. Attack the Rex. No, you dumbass! Shit. Always attacking the wrong damn thing. Now look at you. You got yourself stuck over here, you little runabout. Now you can't fire at the Rex like I wanted you to, you bastard. Swarmers just get in the way. I hate those things.
JeffJR84 says, there is a method with frosted boots. I know an exploit that makes you stop on a dime.
Yeah. I love frost boots. They're so fun. They can get annoying sometimes, though. Really? Is the sumpact thing really necessary? I mean, does it do any kind of real damage there?
Excellent work.
Alright, what do we need to go back to? Let me go back to the park. Herr!
Fortress has engaged transporters. Troops inbound.
Troops inbound, Captain. Twipes. Boom 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 boom. Boom 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 boom. So you have an exploit. Stop on a dime. That's interesting. What is it? Switch instances. Hopefully this won't be like full. It sucks ass if it's like blue.
Jeff J84 says, yeah, you jump then you release all the movement keys while in the air.
Yep. That's the best way. Else you just keep going. They come in handy around winter time. Ha-ha! Blag. Yar. Yar, I be telling ya. Yep. That's pretty much my streams, like, Dyson.
Jeff J84 says, I use them for Speed Freak runs on CGA.
Freak speed run. What is CGA? Steve! Someone
Jeff
just said my name.
J84 says, Cure Ground.
Cure ground. Ah, okay. I'm not good with the initial stuff and shortening the words and things. Like if the game tells me proc, K-perf, that kind of thing. Tell me the whole damn thing, you know? Kit performance. That's kind of how the English language is going to be in the future anyway. We're just going to say the word G, and they're going to, oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. It's kind of like Darmok and Jalad at Tanagra going on around here. That is our future language right there. With fists
Jeff J84
closed.
says, ha ha ha. Inverted Paradox says, there's a old picture of the house I grew up in posted in the Discord so you can see what I was talking about.
Alright, cool. I do not have Discord loaded at the moment. But yeah, I'll check it out though. Like, soon. I still like the Brokeback Mountain version of Darmok and Jalad. Jack and Enos on the mountain. Jack with legs wide open. Enos with fist.
Jeff J84 says, LOL.
At Tanagra.
That right there, whenever he goes, at the end of it, it's like he's having an orgasm when Picard says that. What was the thing someone had said when I was doing the Grey Thor thing, and I was doing it in the chat of the game, and someone else had added something about the tent. So I talked about Jack and Enos in the tent on the mountain, and the tent had fallen when the tent fell. That's what it was. Jack and Enos when the tent fell.
FBI, open up!
FBI, open up. Close the door. Put your legs back together. I don't know. Put your pants back on, sir. Sir. Darmok and Jalad at Tanagra for real, yo. They should allow you to be that species on here. Wouldn't that be interesting? Like, anytime, like, another character was talking to you, or another player or something like that, it would be like a bunch of question marks and shit. And the only way that you could, like, respond back is if you would say, like, one of those two things or something. Darmok and Jalad at Tanagra, with fist unfurled.
Jeff Jair84 says, yeah, that would be pretty cool for LARPing.
Right? Man, we could probably have done something like that if the Foundry was still up and running. With fist closed. Tanagra. Uzani, Hizami.
Jeff Jair84 says, I was a Foundry creator.
Ah, Foundry creator? You created episodes and stuff? That thing was so much fun, wasn't it? I played a lot of people's stuff. Dun, 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 dun. I think they're kind of using
Jeff
the Foundry to make
Jair84
shit.
says, yeah, heck yeah it was. I made a loot machine.
Oh my gosh. Did you exploit that shit? Did you make it easy for the player to get shit? That's pretty cool of you. I like that. Isn't that one of the reasons why they did away with it? All I know is I got a reward or whatever.
Jeff Jair84 says, yeah, the reward for it was the DY100 pet.
Oh wow. Yeah, they kind of frown upon that, didn't they?
Congratulations, Honored First.
Congratulations, Honored First. Honored Second. Anybody want thirds? Enemy mine. So I was making some things with it, but I never published them into the game. And then I kind of forgot about it, just played the game. And then one day, it gave me like an accolade reward or something for the Foundry or some sort of gift thing or whatever for using it. And it said it was shut down. I'm like, well, shit. And that was so much fun. I was thinking of like creating little episodes, you know, using the Star Trek original series set and all this, you know. But, yep. They did away with it. It was interesting to see how it was how you can create things, though. And I'm thinking, what if they use the Foundry to make the episodes now? You know, just linking them together. Like by default, I think you had to have a space battle, ground battle, space battle. You know, and that was pretty much the whole
Jeff
thing.
Jair84 says, the devs do, but their Foundry has more options.
Ah. I need to bring that shit back. I need to bring back a lot of stuff. I don't know, like, if it's true or not. I've always heard that it's true that they had an app at one time where you could log into the game and only do certain things, like maybe the duty officer assignments or something like that, or check on things, or refine, or look at the exchange or something like that. But I don't know if it's true or not. Darmok and Jalad Tanagra. With fish closed. Ushanka.
Jeff Jair84 says, this game used to have a web browser in it too.
Oh, wow, I did not know that. Like, could you browse the actual internet, or was it just like a restrictive type? Where it would only go to certain places or something?
Jeff Jair84 says, you could do whatever on it, but it had like zero security.
That would probably be why they got rid of it then. Watch porn on Star Trek.
Stmickle1976 says, hey brother, hope you having a great stream.
Hello, it's Michael. How are you doing, man? Yeah, it's a pretty good stream. Not a whole lot going on as usual. Because, you know, this is the world's most boring Star Trek stream, anyway. I don't have anything set up to do things. Everybody just sits back and spams the chat or with things or whatever. Chef Buford T. Justice of Texas.
Hey, Daddy, look at that big, ugly alligator.
Inverted
That reminds
Paradox
me, I
says,
gotta call your
I
mama
still think they
tonight.
got rid of the foundry because they did not like the
You know,
player
Daddy, I
base
like
using
this
the foundry
place.
to
All the
exploit and cheese the
gators
then
and
newly
snakes
released
and stuff.
Endeavor system,
Why
and they
don't we
used
move
the
down here?
excuse of the oh well it's too old to keep
Why don't
working
you
on and
move
we
down
don't have
here?
the time anymore,
Oh,
so
no,
we are
Daddy,
shit
I
canning
ain't
it.
never leaving home. That's a promise. Don't you ever threaten your daddy like that again.
Yeah, it does seem a bit odd the way that they told everybody they were getting rid of it for what reasons and things. Or the whole, like, well, the people that were actually in charge of keeping up with that update no longer work for the company. Blah, 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 blah. Spaghetti code. Dude, I would love to see it. I'd love to see all the commented out lines of code in the game that they have turned off and all that kind of bullshit. What they've spliced together thinking this works. It's like they put a band-aid on shit. Huh, this is our fix. Roll it back to yesterday. Dang it, Jim Bob done put a mark in the wrong area and caused the whole thing to crash. Damn you, Jim Bob. Quick, is Bad Moon Rising anywhere? I don't want to get kicked off of my own stream for talking about the devs. Get like a warning on the forums or some shit like that. Do not talk badly about them. They will kick you off of here. I'm a little crybaby. Watch me yell. That one time that dude like gave me a warning or whatever, and I was just joking about something. I wrote back to the guy, I said, "Do you not know what a joke is?" So, you know, I did what everybody would do. I searched the bastard down and tried to figure out where he was in real life. No, I'm kidding. He lives near me. No, I don't know.
Jeff J84 says, the devs are usually pretty chill. An LOL.
Yeah, they're pretty awesome. I mean, they have that stream like once a week that I never watch, where they talk about things and stuff and stuff and things and stuff. If they gave those bastards some more budget, they'd probably like be fixing all sorts of shit.
Inverted Paradox says, how many times have you been muted in game and temp banned from the game?
I've been warned a lot, but never like actually muted or banned or anything like that. Maybe I've been warned like 3 times about stuff, I'd say. One of them was the profanity. Even though there's a profanity filter that you can turn on and off in the game, I kind of, you know, found that one kind of stupid. Just remember, you can't say the F word, the S word, or anything like that in a chat with someone that has their profanity filter turned off, because you can get in trouble for using profanity with the profanity filter for them turned off. They'll cryptical.
Inverted Paradox says, I have had 3 warnings, 2 chat mutes, and 2 temp bans.
Wow, what the hell did you do to get that going on for you? How do you get muted? They just like make it so you can't talk or some shit? They mute you so you like turn on the voice thing in the game. There's more than one
Inverted
way.
Paradox says, pretty much.
Ah. What about using commands? If they mute you, can you not use commands? Like, could you like use emotes and stuff of that nature? Or typing the command stuff? What is it? Isn't it like say? Yeah.
Enemy targets uncensored. Personal shield losing power.
Yeah, that's not what I'm thinking.
Jeff J84 says, I'm at Dyson Space RN trying to do DOFs.
Do them. Make the DOFs do things. I know sometimes they have ridiculous
Romeo
reasons
India Zulu
to
says,
threaten.
emote underscore no text underscore middle underscore finger. Inverted
Middle
Paradox
finger.
says, most of my in-game rap sheet come from public fights and drama on Risa.
Right. Dude, that's the first time that I ever had a problem was on Ryza. That is the first time that someone said that I was harassing them or whatever by following them around. Yes, I was following them around, but they had said some shit. And I wanted clarification. So, because I had been just like standing there with my character, and apparently their real life, like girlfriend or something, was playing. And their character was standing next to me, and he says, "What are you doing standing next to my girl?" I'm like, "The hell you talking about? I'm over here like the exchange or some shit." "No, you came over here. I saw you." I'm like, you realize this is just a game, don't you? You know? And I started like talking to him and stuff, and then got him pissed off or whatever. And then he and his so-called girl got their floaters and like went off somewhere or something like that. So I was like, I'm gonna go too. So I got on my floater. I started going after him, you know. And then next thing I know, the next day it was like some sort of report of a harassment or some shit like that, and that it was a warning or whatever. And it's like, are you serious? So every time I got back online, like I tried to look for this bastard. I could never find him again. I'm thinking, if you think that's harassment, I'll show you some harassment. What the fuck? I just take it too damn seriously. It was so stupid. I just wanted an apology, damn it. And another one that's more of a public one that after I started streaming was this
Jeff
little bastard.
J84 says, LOL, they have given me more leeway than I deserve, dude. Ansredi, I'm spamming up chat use trying to BS with you.
No, dude. I welcome it. I welcome like just talking in the chat about things. It's fun. That's what chat's all about. One of the other times, which I was talking about the
Inverted
profanity
Paradox
thing.
says, was this form someone using the account name Josh Ofborg or a account name with the name Josh in it?
Why does that sound so familiar?
Jeff J84 says, in no Josh.
Why does that sound? Oh, it's because friend. Okay, that's why it looks familiar. They were my friends list. I don't know who these people are
Jeff
though.
J84 says, he is in section 31.
Section 31. I got a list of people that I don't even know who they are in my friends list. It's like you meet on like one thing or whatever, and then you never speak to each other ever again. You know, the other one of the other times that's been more recent was when I was in a TFO and my ship was not set up right because I just got the legendary version of a ship that I had been using. I'd been using like a temporal like cruiser or whatever, and then I got the legendary like Enterprise, you know, whatever version. But I didn't have it set up fully. I thought I did, but things didn't go right. So at the beginning of the TFO, I branched off a little bit and took maybe a minute to resituate my ship and get everything kind of lined back out. And this one little dude just kind of popped off, you know, about he was wanting to get his points and all this kind of shit, and everybody needs to be doing their thing or whatever. And I told him to shut the fuck up. You know, and then so I started some shit there, and it escalated to like
Jeff
just me.
JR84 says, LOL.
Me like, you know.
GHO3ST says, where is Gary?
Gary will be on later. And long story short, I said a bunch of everything, like him like jerking off kind of shit.
Inverted Paradox says,
you know.
Josh thinks he is the greatest in game PV per ever, the very best. He used to go around calling himself the PvP king. GHO3ST says, I wait.
You wait. You wait. Well, evidently or whatever, it triggered some sort of thing, or either they reported me or something for using foul language.
GHO3ST says, who says they are PvP king, LOL.
And so Cryptic sent me back a thing
Jeff
with a
JR84
screenshot.
says, he is good, but NVM, I don't have an ego, I'm not going there.
Cryptic had sent me like an email with the screenshot of like the things I was saying, which was just like, you know, telling the dude to shut the fuck up, stop whining like a little bitch kind of thing or whatever, like, you know. And so they flagged me for like, or gave me a warning for using profanity, foul language in the chat. And I thought, so that's what this is. It's using profanity. But I'm thinking, hold on a minute. This game has a profanity filter that you can disable or enable. So how am I at fault for anything? Yes, sure, I use the foul language, but if you're going to have a game that has a filter that can be disabled, if it's disabled, that's fair game. You know, if it is disabled or enabled, you just see a bunch of gobbledygook, you know.
GHO3ST says, you allowed to use profanity but not to insult others.
Well, yeah, this was about profanity. It wasn't about insulting, though. That's the thing. They sent me a thing about using profanity, not about insulting. And so I
Inverted
made
Paradox says, sad thing is he's a lil baby who uses cooldown mods and then rages if he loses a PvP and claims it didn't count and try to call whoever beat him a cheat and so on and so on.
Ah, so they complain. Gotta love those whiners. I had a whiner just, what was
Jeff
it, the other day?
JR84 says, so you know then LOL.
There was a whiner just the other day. What was I doing? It's one of the TFOs I had to do.
GHO3ST says, I don't see him in Kurrat LOL. Romeo India Zulu says, sounds like Surik on Xbox.
Karen System. Friend of Jenna. I don't know who Jenna is, but he's a friend of Jenna. That's how I know them. I think it was from Ryza. Yeah, I think they're from Ryza. He had sent me some sort of a friend request thing or something like that, so I just accepted it and haven't talked to him since.
JeffJR84 says, you guys can throw me an ad if you want JeffJR at JeffJR. Inverted Paradox says, at Go3ST he hates the Kurrat PvPers, like really hates them.
Rolla. Ah, dude, I thought I got that one. One generator remains, sausage EX1.
GHO3ST says, LOL, you mean the best PvPers in the game. GHO3ST says, Fed or KDF.
FedEF.
Stmickle1976 says, PvP on console is just as toxic.
Do many people do the PvP though? I mean, I only participate in it whenever it's
Jeff
Endeavor.
JR84 says, Fed FTW. And I wish we had more PvP on PC. I love ground pounding.
Ground pound. A pound of gravy, ground pounding. Yeah.
GHO3ST says, PvP is very much alive. GHO3ST says, on PC.
Let's see. We'll just do that one. Yeah, Ushanka is in my Gary the Klingon. His fleet. That
Jeff
he
J84
took.
says, we get a new private channel, /organized is dead. Stmickle1976 says, on console not so much.
Consoiled himself. Console.
GHO3ST says, there was people this morning in it. GHO3ST says, trying to queue solo duo.
Solo? Dude, I wonder what that endeavor was I got. Plasma
Inverted
damage
Paradox
round.
says,
Okay.
PC PvP can be toxic as fuck sometimes like hardcore elitist. Stmickle1976 says, PvP on console is pretty much dead. Jeff J84 says, where's the lie?
Where's the love? It's not enough. Make the world go round and round. Murdoch is here.
Inverted Paradox says, the cake is a lie, which is sad as I love cake.
What are we talking about, Portal?
GHO3ST says, we eventually got a session but took 30 minutes to get 7-7 and then we all just warped and agreed to a draw.
We'll call it a draw.
Now stand aside, worthy adversary. 'Tis but a scratch. A scratch? Your arm's off. No, it isn't. Well, what's that then?
GHO3ST says,
You lie.
since
Come
someone
on, you-
had a jellyfish hero built.
Victory is mine. Look, you stupid bastard, you've got no arms left. Yes, I have.
GHO3ST says, and the
Just a
teams
flesh
were
wound.
fairly even.
Right.
Jeff JR84 says, I just
Right,
queued
I'll
ground
do you for that.
PvP.
You what?
Maybe
Come here.
we'll get a match.
What are you gonna do? Bleed on me?
GHO3ST
I'm
says,
invincible.
no, not ground.
You're a loony. Come on then.
GHO3ST says,
call it a draw.
if you
I
want a
see.
ground PvP, go
Running
to a
away,
dot.
eh? You yellow bastard! Come back here and take what's coming to you! I'll bite your legs off!
Loading Dyson Sphere Battle Zone. Archer and Malcolm with Trip. As long as Malcolm's in the middle, that's all we have to worry about. Come along with me, Malcolm. And how's the zone looking?
GHO3ST says, maybe they will be someone usually but they are veteran players TBH.
To be honest.
GHO3ST says, but nice people.
To be fair.
To be fair.
To be fair.
Jeff JR84 says, I run stealth exploit spike on the ground and LOL at the letter Kenny.
Yeah. I need to add some more letter Kennies. Because a lot of my commands play multiple things. So it's not just one thing, you know, it'll trigger other things. Like every once in a while I go, hard no, you know. I love it. Archer. The device is stopped. Activate a console to move forward. The device is stopped, mister. You've got to understand one thing here. This is my ship and my crew. Attack. Attack of the killer tomatoes. You say tomato, I say tomato. You say potato, I say potato. Fire. Oh my. Oh, Endeavors is flashing. Totally didn't even notice. Let's see what we're gonna get with that. Regeneration. Yep. I'm behind on the Endeavors because when they first came out, I didn't even care about them at all. So now I do, and I've been trying to get them all jacked up ever since. I'm right behind Riz. He's afraid that I'll catch up with him and surpass him, but I highly doubt it. You'll reach 600 before I will, sir. Boom, shakalaka. Boom, aka shakalaka.
Jeff J84 says, have you tried the Risa kit? You can crack the caper on it as you upgrade. Romeo India Zulu says, only by about a month. Inverted Paradox says, sips tea.
I've got the Rising kit on one of my characters. Yeah, it's got K-Perf and all that good shit. But I haven't got on all of them. That's the thing. I'm kind of hesitant about using Lola Net. I like to keep it now. I used to give that shit away, but then I realized, hey, this stuff's worth money. It's worth keeping. So Gary promised whoever he is that he was going to keep it all to himself and not let anyone take it away from him. That bastard of a Klingon. Gary the Klingon. Cling on me when you're on Graythor. I will be there. I will help you move on to the gates of
Samurai says,
Stovakor.
Gary the Klingon king of the wild frontier face underscore with underscore tears underscore of underscore joy face underscore with underscore tears underscore of underscore joy face underscore with underscore tears underscore of underscore joy face underscore with underscore tears underscore of underscore joy face underscore with underscore tears underscore of underscore joy. Jeff J84 says, holy shit lol.
With
Samurai
lots of
says,
underscores.
with lots of underscore. Samurai says, ha 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 ha.
Overscore. Yeah. Text to speech, maybe I could change that stuff, but I think it's funny. Yo, Gary the Klingon.
Kurland underscore of underscore Borg says, what did I walk into?
A cardboard box full of nails. You walked into a lot of underscores.
Jeff J84 says, ha.
Big Vath. How you doing, Curlin of Borg?
GHO3ST says, underscore underscore underscore.
Underscore overscore underscore. Under over
Kurland
underscore.
underscore of underscore Borg says, those goddamned boxes, every time.
It's like a Home Alone thing through a window. Ornaments on the floor.
Samurai says, underscore with lots of Kurland underscore and overscore.
You overscored. Damn it. Damn it, Bobby.
Jeff J84 says, underscore overdrive.
Underscore overdrive.
Kurland underscore of underscore Borg says, Kurland here. Underscore.
Underscore. Over the river and through the woods to grandmother's house we... Archer. Trip. We just transported through some solid matter. Okay. Let's think about this. Be very,
Sam
very
Wraith
quiet.
says, Kurland, you overscored the undering the score. Jeff JR84 says, like the Enterprise uniform. Kurland _of _Borg says, I think my name needs more __.
Archer. More underscores. Please. Get behind it. Nice. The mission
Jeff
at
JR84
Dyson.
says, something something _ something something complete.
Something something. On an
Sam
all
Wraith
new
says,
something.
can the uniform _ the score?
Under the score. The seaweed is always greener than somebody else's lake. Gotta wait for everybody to catch up with me. Cause it's been a long road getting from there to here. It's been a long road getting from there to here. It's been a long road, spinner.
Murdoch
I
says,
see
I've been
you.
playing Call of the Wild, a hunting game. The graphics are amazing, set to ultra, very real looking. I've killed deer, boar, bison. Trying to kill a fox with a crossbow but getting outfoxed still. Jeff JR84 says, glad you got Faith of the Heart. Kurland _of _Borg says, it's been a long road, getting _. Murdoch says, tomorrow they release a fishing version of that game.
A
Sam
fishing
Wraith
version
says,
of what game?
_ Kurland blanking the Borg at score undering score. Jeff JR84 says, I'm standing next to you LMAO.
Next to
Jeff
me?
JR84 says, I was here, you popped in. Samu Wraith says, we need a Kurland undering that score LOL.
Over under.
Murdoch says, Call of the Wild on Steam. Stmical1976 says, is the game free? Romeo India Zulu says, see that link in DC? LOL 10 hours of Faith of the Heart. Kurland
Faith in my
_of
farts.
_Borg says, I brain now hurts.
Is the game free? What game?
Murdoch says, it's on sale right now.
On sale right now. On an all new episode of On Sale Right Now.
Samu Wraith says, at Romeo India Zulu, can you imagine a risks at this there _.
10 hours of Faith of the Heart. Rod Stewart or Russell Watson or whatever his name is. He's known a wind so cold and seen the darkest day. But now the winds he feels is only with the shade.
Jeff JR84 says, Josh just locked off LMAO. Talked him up. Kurland _of _Borg says, I tried a game that was released yesterday, a Formula 1 management game. It's not bad. Samu Wraith says, 10 hours of Faith of the Heart with the battle theme.
The battle theme?
Samu Wraith says, theme.
The battle theme. Faith of the Heart with the battle theme. It's been a long road getting from there to here. It's been a long road getting from there to here.
Inverted Paradox says, you know I have seen a pic of Josh. Stmical1976 says, it's free if you got Xbox Game Pass for PC. I just checked. Kurland _of _Borg says, not the therm. Samu Wraith says, at Kurland _of _Borg LOL. Romeo India Zulu says, F1 Manager is on my shopping list.
Phaser full auto rifle
Samu Wraith
discovery.
says, at _.
I've got that weapon for my O'Neill character.
Jeff JR84 says, it's a beast.
It's pretty awesome. I do like it. I want to get another one for for Carter that's on there. Oh, the puppy. Oh, the puppy. Oh, look at that puppy. Look at that right there, puppy. The puppy dog right there, the puppy. Oh, look at that puppy right there, the puppy dog. Puppy dog right there, puppy dog.
Kurland _of _Borg says, at Romeo India Zulu there's a little jank, the crashing animations look rather similar, and the Ferrari pit crew looks competent, but besides those small problems, it's damned fun. Jeff Jair84 says, I got lucky and caught that #1 pet cheap. Samu Wraith says, listen to your Borg heart Kurland, it is talking to you before you tell it goodbye lol that song.
So you got that one cheap. They do a pretty good job with the animals on here. I gotta say that.
Romeo India Zulu says, nice. Can't wait.
Can't wait
Kurland
to fight.
_of _Borg says, but the Borg do not have hearts.
Ah, they have something in place of a heart. They have fluids that pump around somehow.
Samu Wraith says, at Kurland _of _Borg thought they had something.
Nah, Borg erection.
Romeo India Zulu says, Duracell.
Duracell?
Jeff Jair84 says, the armor I got on, and the set Arnold has on is unobtainable now.
Really?
Murdoch says, they have farts.
So, it's unobtainable?
Samu Wraith says,
I've always wanted to make
Murdoch's you imagine the smell, haha.
I've always wanted to make a Commander Arnold character, like a bridge officer or some shit like that, and just have him out there in the middle of the Dyson Sphere and see if people come up there and wonder what the hell he's doing out there.
Borg says, most likely some Borg component.
Mister?
Samu Wraith says, at Romeo India Zulu now Energizer like the bunny. Jeff Jair84 says, they broke the accolade, he is wearing Ops Mako.
Ops Mako? So you can't get that anymore. That sucks.
Samu Wraith says, keep going, and going, and going, and going.
Nothing outlasts Energizer Battle.
Samu Wraith says, at the _.
The underskirt, mister. Gain salvage. I wonder if I have some salvage to gain. Probably not. Ooh, running low. Running low on dilithium.
Kurland _of _Borg says, ______. Murdoch says, their farts smell like a mix of rotten flesh and burnt rubber.
Attendant's crown. Herc attendant's crown. Story missions.
Kurland _of _Borg says, God damn it. Jeff Jair84 says, gambling device is 12M right now, it's worth it.
Ooh.
Samu Wraith says, at Kurland _of _Borg face _with _tears of _joy face with _tears of _joy.
Happy, happy, joy, joy, joy.
Kurland _of _Borg says, dear God. Romeo India Zulu says, 12 mil.
FBI, open up!
30 Lobby though, no?
Shit!
$30 Lobby?
We'll need to find their central computer core. Once we're there, I'll begin.
Yeah, you won't find the Cartman when yet.
FBI, open up!
Enemy life signs ahead. Get ready to proceed with caution.
Mister?
Fatality.
Fatality. Fire. Destroy these Herc before they hurt you. Mister? Fire.
Screw you guys. I'm going home. Cartman!
Samu Wraith says, why we need more Cartman Scorp. Kurland _of _Borg says, so. Lores 4, wanna join my bridge crew?
Life forms. You tiny little life forms. You precious
Fire.
little life forms. Where are you?
Samuraith says, screw you guys home.
Screw you
Jeff
home.
JR84 says, I will LOL.
Screw you at home. Well, the Cartman sound, or not sounds, but the little videos or whatnot like that are separate from a lot of
Curland
the
underscore
others.
of underscore Borg says, screw home.
Screw you guys.
Guys at
I'm
you.
going home. Cartman, screw you guys. Home.
Screw you guys. I'm going home. Yeah, a lot of the Cartman ones or whatever are a separate type of video or audio or whatever visual GIF file thing or something, so it doesn't. There's like it's like a raw video type thing for certain reasons. So they don't list in my little command search things and search and all that stuff. They will eventually, but they don't at the moment. Archer, someone wake up Jonathan Archer. Jonathan Beckett Archer. So he's like a bridge officer for my ship. He's also a character, you know.
Samuraith says, at Curland underscore of underscore Borg screw Borg wait what screw assimilation face underscore with underscore tears underscore
you,
of
Borg.
underscore joy face underscore with underscore tears underscore of underscore joy.
Screw you,
Curland
Borg.
underscore of
Okay.
underscore Borg says, Alexa, goodbye.
Alexa. Alexa. Fire. Dun, 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 dun. The hell's with the eyes? Okay. Randomly making weird eyes and shit. That's crazy.
Curland underscore of underscore Borg says,
Babality.
stream turns off.
Half the stream. What was the thing like back in the day where you can like tell your Xbox to shut down, and if you were watching a video of something like that and had it playing, that someone's video can make yours shut down just by hearing you say it? Let's see. Get out of there.
Get off the damn shed!
Get off the damn shed. I think Gavin at Rooster Teeth had done something like that before. Let's see.
Romeo India Zulu says, connect Cortana.
Cortana. I could turn on Cortana. Alright, since I
Curland
just got
underscore
the
of
daily
underscore Borg
thing.
says, oh yeah, but saying something like turn off Xbox. Samuraith says, making random eyes Scorp don't stare at something too hard.
Don't stare too hard. You may have your face stick that way. Alright. Earlier with Lilu, I got this claimed, finally. And right now I'm going to throw the dilithium at, I think my main character here. He'll need it for tomorrow, so yes. We're going to do Kobayashi Maru. Not like it actually matters which one you do. Space. The final frontier. These aren't the voyages of the Starship Enterprise. This is the voyage of the Star Trek Toilet Prize. Its continuing mission. To flush everything down the toilet.
Samuraith says, turn on Xbox vibration oh wait oh my lol.
Ooh.
Okay, bend over.
Oh my.
Daddy? Let's see.
You're goddamn right.
Kobayashi Maru. Somebody's got a Rising Corvette, cool. And somebody's got a jellyfish. Hello, jellyfish. I give the commands around here. This is my ship and my crew. You will let me go first. I'll destroy the Kobayashi Maru. Mister? I said I'll go first, mister. I win. I made it here. Mini casual what? Mini casual what?
Murdoch says, Unclejo 9 Grimmace Unclejo 9 Rillo and Unclejo 9 Rilomit Unclejo 9 Rilochery.
Unclejo 9
underscore of underscore Borg says, these are the voyages of Borg Cube 023.
What if we did have, like, you know, I've mentioned it before. What if there was like a Klingon sitcom type thing, or a Klingon Star Trek show, you know, just based off of Klingons? What about Borg? How would that be a thing, you know?
Yet. The next wave is coming.
It'd be like The Adventures of Borg Ship 023. You know?
Samu Wraith says, we need Pirates of the Caribbean part of the ship part of the crew sound. Guess I'll find it.
Look for it, find it.
Paradox says, Risa is boring.
Risa is boring? Risa, not boring. Risa, very fun. Very, very fun. Yeah. Oh, let's use some of our bindings here. Fire. Doomsday sound.
Samu Wraith says, that sounded like Kurland unclench that their bunghole lol.
Bunghole. I am the great Cornholio. I have no bunghole. No. Hi. Space.
It's not over yet. The next wave is coming.
She said it's not over yet. The next wave is coming. We've got to go over here and set up a new trip. Oh.
Kobayashi Marine's health is at 50%.
Mister?
The Kobayashi Marine's health is at 25%.
Kobayashi is screwed. Screw you guys. I'm going home. I'm gonna put my little turd rock out here. Fire. Anytime you have a turd following you just gotta go, you got gas. My guy's got gas.
The system's offline bomber fix is active.
Dun 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 dun.
The system's offline bomber fix is active.
It's active twice? Really? No, really, Captain.
Samu Wraith says, love how you show Shat can go with anything. Scorp haha.
Shat can go with anything, that's right. He can shat everything he wants to shat.
The system's offline bomber fix is active.
He shat himself sometimes.
Another wave is coming your way.
He
Enemy
shat
assault
himself.
incoming.
He
Survive the onslaught.
decided to go and shat himself. He usually shits in her. He shat in her, he shat here. He shat everywhere. There's not one damn place he can't shat. Listen here. Listen here, mister. Bastards. You Tholian bastards, you've captured my ship.
Samu Wraith says, but can he shat on or with Kurland lol?
He's get his shat on. He's the shat man.
Murdoch says, I've been in queue for transdimensional tactics forever.
Yeah, I did that one yesterday. Yeah, it took me twice to get credit for it. Transdimensional tactics. Transdimensional.
Another wave is coming your way.
Another wave is coming your way. You're gonna have to go over there.
Inverted
yourself.
Paradox says, Josh is trying to tune Meld Kim again. Murdoch says, Transdominial to 6. Kurland _of _Borg says, Kirk is banned from Deep Space Nine.
Kirk.
Kurland _of _Borg says, Kirk asterisk.
Kirk. So Murdochs, you're still trying to get into transdimensional tactics?
Murdoch says, yeah.
Okay. I'll queue up for it to see if I can help you get in.
Romeo India Zulu says, Kirk asterisk. Samu Wraith says,
asterisk.
Seems like no one Scorp does the red alert for Tholians. Everyone wants to do Borg basteds. Murdoch says, thanks duders.
Thank you very much. You have a good day, okay? Yeah. No probs, yo. Let's do some more of these to get some more dilithium. Not dilithium, dilithium. And then after that, we'll, if we get into the transdimensional tactics things, we'll touch the water or the acid pools immediately, so that that option's already erased from existence. And then we'll go to Gary the Klingon and see if the people that he invited to his fleet yesterday will
Murdoch says,
not be there.
Anyone in chat playing on PC, queue up for transdimensional tactics LOL.
Transdimensional tactics. Da, da, da. Autobots wage their bat holes to destroy the evil forces of the Decepticons.
Daddy, I got a pee-pee. Swallow it, I'm busy.
Samu Wraith
Daddy,
says,
I gotta go.
we need that Doomsday Machine theme again
You're just
LOL.
like your mama. Your mama can't drive more than 2 miles before she's gotta take a squirt.
I need to decide like how long I would want that to play, and if it wouldn't trigger like any kind of copyright claim. Because like I said yesterday, the battle theme that plays for like a mock time or whatever, you know, it's been a few episodes of the original series. You can play the whole thing and it won't copyright it, but it's also in this game too. I know the rules. I know what I was supposed to do, but I didn't. I couldn't. I was a mistake. Like Kirk does it again. To skip around to whatever part it is, though. Oh, except.
Inverted Paradox says, I would help, but it's not on my TFO list.
Ta-da! It's not on your list.
Murdoch says, what are we listening to?
It's
Kurland
called
_of _Borg says, I would help, but that would involve being nice.
It's called original Star Trek soundtrack clip of the theme played in Doomsday in a mock time. It's the Doomsday Machine theme.
Samu Wraith says, so good that theme.
Yeah. It's almost like the battle theme / a mock time.
Murdoch says, yeah, that's cool.
But I just don't know if like you know, it's playable, like how much of it I can play.
Kurland _of _Borg says, Borg theme is better.
Borg. Did somebody click off of that thing or something? What the fuck? What the fuck? Fire truck. Hit the rodeo in space. We go back and forth until somebody gets kicked off the cow, and then oh, there it goes. Commercial break, everybody. I guess I don't know very much.
Samu Wraith says, "No, it's not Kurland, haha."
Daddy? Daddy? My zipper's stuck.
Get in the car, Junior.
But Daddy, my zipper's stuck.
Get in the car, Junior.
Daddy, my fly's still open.
Let me tell you something, Junior. If you
Samu
ever
Wraith
embarrass
says,
me like
"Daddy
that
Bork's
again,
zipper's stuck."
I'm going to get an axe, and you're never gonna have to open your fly again.
My zipper's stuck. I just remember that day whenever I was playing Transdimensional Tactics and one of the Tholians shot out that little web thing here and started dragging my character on the ground. Someone, I don't know where, it triggered the battle theme, so it was like dun 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 dun. I thought that's so freaking awesome. What a way to cue it. Space, the final frontier.
Samu Wraith says, "Oh lord, that never needs to happen, a Borg stripper, lol, why was that in my head?"
Ah, Borg stripper with all those wires and stuff. Ilachi.
Kurland_of_Borg says, "We have assimilated the tactics for such things."
It's like go-go gadget stuff or whatever. With the Borg like Inspector Gadget. Go-go gadget penis. It's okay. You can swear here.
Kurland_of_Borg says, "We have Sleeper Borg, with very few external components."
Murdoch,
Samu Wraith
did
says,
you get credit?
"Could make a drive claw command from Inspector Gadget Scorp, lol."
Dr. Claw. I'll get you next time, Gadget.
I guess it worked. Murdoch says logged off. Okie dokie yogi. Let's go to Gary the Klingon. He's not a Klingon, he's a Klingon. Because William Shatner's a Canadian.
Murdoch says, "I killed him on the last one, was close." Kurland_of_Borg says, "I remember that show from deep in my childhood."
Deep in your
Samu Wraith says, "Next time Scorp Claw impersonation."
I'll get you next time, Gadget. Next time. Who did the voice of Dr. Claw? Was it Frank Welker? Because he usually has like done a bunch of stuff.
Kurland_of_Borg says, "Kirk Claw."
Let's see. played by Frank Welker. Yeah. Inspector Gadget. Portrayed by Frank Welker. Original voice. That's why it sounded like Frank. Because Frank Welker does the voice of Megatron, Soundwave, and like original Transformers. Fred from Scooby-Doo. You know.
We now return to the Scooby-Doo murder files.
Gee whiz, gang. Looks like the killer gutted the victim, strangled him with his own intestines, and then dumped the body in the river.
Samu Wraith says, I'll get you next time, Gadget, next time,
Right,
E.
Scoob. We're dealing with one sick son of a bitch.
Yeah, that's Frank Welker right there, too. 1/6 son of a bitch. Do we have anything we can throw away? What's that? Let's see, salvage. That's 100. Okay, what is this? I don't know where I got that from, so we'll savage that too. Savage. Savage it. Savage. Very much. Savage. Ooh, I have like an Endeavor thing. Nice. I didn't even realize that. Alright, every time for Gary. Fleet marks, of course. Okay.
Samu Wraith says, Savage it.
Savage. Listen here, brother. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Wait. Where am I at in the world here? Oh, damn it, Gary. Oh, shit, Gary. Okay. Midnight in Montgomery. Need something to go,
Samu Wraith says,
Jabberwocky.
Need a little excitement, Scorp Curlin snap into a Slim Jim.
I did have, oh yeah, that's the Randy Savage one.
Cruel
but
Magpie 04UW376 says, Get viewers, followers and primes on MYSTRM.
Oh my god!
Store.
Oh my god! We were just talking about a bot the other day, weren't we? Wow, man, wow. Let's see, let's go to Deep Space Nine. Hello there, Cruel Magpie 04, bunch of bot noises and
Samu Wraith
sounds.
says, Wow, bot showed up.
Right? We're just talking about that, like, I think it was yesterday. I was like, I don't get bots on this channel. Inspector Gadget. Luckily for me, I have so many mods. Never fear, I'm here. Whoops. Whoops. Damn it.
Samu Wraith says, At Scorpwana Keel IT.
Let's see, control copy, control paste.
Scorpwana says, /ban Cruel Magpie 04UW376. Scorpwana says, seriously. Samu Wraith says, do it with the Russian accent, comrade.
Do it with the Russian accent. He's Russian. You're Russian for he Russian. What kind of thing would that be? A reason, that's what it was. I didn't do a reason. Lay the hammer down. Do it with a Russian accent. The best person to listen to with a Russian accent is Boris on Life of Boris on YouTube or Soup Kitchen Gaming. He's got a new channel. He's Boris.
Goddamn right.
He's Boris. Boris, he's fun to listen to. He says all kinds of funny things to make you laugh. Boris. He is Boris. He is the Boris. account. That's why I saved some of this shit. Okay, take that, take that. I can't. 50 people in my overflow item. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Damn it. Okay. Let's go over here to his holdings.
Samu Wraith says, but no Natasha.
No Natasha? No Natasha, but bunch of Boris though. Yeah, Boris. Stuff. I'm gonna have to get rid of a bunch of people. Yeah, we'll have to get rid of some people down here. Oh, not one of them are actual people. Okay, so I'm gonna have to do this thing I did the other day then. Can't with 50 or more people in your straws. You're just gonna have to get rid of all them peoples down there. Okay. Make sure they're all common, which they kind of are. Status, off assignment. And get the enter key working and go to town. Oh god, that takes forever to do. Rest at my fingers a little bit now. How many of whatever did I get? Let's see. Not bad. Okay. I think Gary doesn't give a shit about all these people on his ship. He just gets rid of everybody. All right, yay. Take all. Okay, that did it. Nice. Okay.
Samu Wraith says, throw them out the nearest airlock.
That's what he does. If they're just common people, normal, he just gets rid of their shit. He just throws them away. We can do that again. It was fun, wasn't it? Wish I could hold down like control or shift or something like that.
Romeo India Zulu says, if they were important they would be higher quality. Except for the R&D DOFs.
Dude, I forgot about the R&D ones. Oh man, I forgot about the R&D people. Let's go ahead and like gear up some R&Ds then.
Samu Wraith says, I did that a lot at Romeo India Zulu. You know how many colonists I've killed, lol.
What's this room? It's the airlock. What do you do here? You'll find out. So I've always got some shit in my bank. Just for this occasion. Salvage that. Ooh, that one gave a big chunk of it. Salvage that. Nice. Okay, put that back in there. Is it gonna be me?
Romeo India Zulu says, I sometimes kill them, but I'd rather sell them if the market is right.
Yeah. I've done that with a few. I mean, hell. Oh, wait, yeah, wait, over here. Oh, shit. Oh, they're all gone, all the refugees. Okay. Unless they're in the bank somewhere. Alright, Gary. Let's get this out of here so we can do your randoms. You know, that's a good way to actually...
says, just follow the command, kill them all.
Kill them all. Kill them all, let God sort them out.
Kurland _of _Borg says, I assimilated them all into the collective.
They need to have something to do, that's for damn sure. Let me get all this kind of sorted out here, and then we'll jump in some action with Gary the Klingon and his shenanigans. Gary. Poor Gary, he can't get injured anymore. I think I broke him. I think Gary's broken. Because it makes me sad that, Dimavlachi, who was it that was talking about having 100, like, injuries or something on their person. And I'm like, oh yeah, well, Gary can get more than that. He can't even get past whatever he has now. He's so many damn head trauma. Ooh. Yeah.
Samuraith says, if you only knew how many people I'd assimilate if there were a Borg faction at Kurland_of_Borg LOL.
Alrighty, Gary. Let's go into a task force operation. Join a random one. What will Gary get? Gary doesn't know. Gary thinks it will be fun. Whatever it will be, I will win. Gary always wins. Hello. Hello there, Klingon woman. You will be my new wife. I want you to be my wife. We will have many children. Where are you going? You will have all of my sons, and then we will have glorious battles together. Where are you going now? Come back here. No, I refuse to go into there. Is this not the hospital? This is not the medical bay. Previously on Gary the Klingon.
Samuraith says, how many wives does Gary have? This will make another one, haha.
Gary. What are we doing? What are we doing? Station shield something or whatever. I don't know what this is. Okay.
Previously on Enterprise.
Previously on Enterprise. Previously on Gary the Klingon. Gary the Klingon is brought to you by...
For always knowing that we love Jell-O pudding, here's to Mom. And for always letting us lick the spoon after she mixes it, here's to Mom. And for not getting mad at us because we wore Dad's bowling shoes into the bathtub, here's to Mom.
Kids love Jell-O brand
Samuraith
pudding, and since
says,
it's probably
Gary
on
the
your shelf,
Klingon
why
brought
not
to you
make
by...
some tonight?
Here's to you, Mom.
It didn't do the flush because it wasn't done playing the sound. Shit! Okay. My force shield's failing. Do do do. Does say my force shield's failing?
Rear shields failing. Hull integrity below 50%.
With honor.
Right shields failing.
Gary died. But he respawned
Samuraith
like a
says,
pro.
we need rear shields failing by RIZZ, haha.
His rear is failing. When your rear fails to mention anything, call now. Gary the Klingon. He will outdo Kalas in all of his stories. So Gary's got this theory about Kalas, right? Kalas never went into battle and did all these heroic things. All he did was go to another planet and hide out and then come back with these grand stories. So what Gary's going to do, he's going to outdo those stories, and he's going to do them better than anyone ever has. By dying through them. And resurrecting by respawn.
We have successfully captured Zenith 1 station.
We have successfully captured Zenith 1 station. Pudding. Move right. Right shields right. Right. Yeah. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Oh yeah!
Fire. Flyer parts, Sulu.
Oh no!
Zenith 2 station has been
Oh
secured.
no. Well, have a blue Christmas without you. Oh, have a blue
Zenith 3 has lost shield. Transport away teams immediately.
all we do is run around in circles and press buttons. That's how Gary fights.
Another away team reports successful transport.
What would Brian Boitano do if he were here right now? I'm sure he'd kick an ass or two. That's what Brian
Another
Boitano
away
did.
team reports successful transport to Zenith 3 station. Zenith
Brian
3 station
Boitano was in the
secured.
Olympics skating for the gold. Do South in the triple, that's why wearing a blindfold.
And regroup at Apex Station.
And Brian Boitano was in the Alps fighting grizzly bears. He used his magical fire breath and saved the maiden fair.
Take them out. All ships be advised.
All ships be advised.
Transports are arriving. Each Klingons have several anti-ship missile batteries on the surface.
Missile.
All ships be advised.
Damn it. Damn it, Bobby. Do you have a hammer?
I've been calling y'all people better than a month now, crap about y'all. Every time that dang old dog crossed these started yapping at y'all 24 hours a day, and nobody answered. You called. How you supposed to come out to do anything about that dog if you're just gonna get a dang old computer? Ain't gonna come over here and just shut that dang old dog up.
Intercept enemy missiles before they reach our transports.
Enemy missiles. Not missiles, missiles. That's how you know he's British.
Transport Alpha 1 reports missile lock on.
Samu Wraith says, all ships be advised Gary has arrived.
Gary here.
All ships, eliminate the Starfleet troop transports.
Two missiles just launched to transport Beta 1.
You will all allow Gary to receive all credit for the kills. They signed a waiver. Yeah, they waved it by. She was like, okay. No, it's not. Gary refuses to be under attack.
Two more missiles.
Ship is on top of attack.
Another missile is inbound on Gamma.
Missile this, missile that. My God, okay. Gary will go after these Klingon bastards. They killed not his son. They killed Kirk's son, these bastards. Klingon bastards, you've killed my son. Mister.
Beta Corridor is another inbound missile.
Beta Corridor. The Beta Corridor over there's got one of them missiles again. Use one that goes over there and shoots the asses or something. Gary. Gary. Gary, Gary, Gary. Gary, Gary, Gary. I will get there first. You will allow me to get there first.
2 missiles are inbound on Alpha Corridor.
2 missiles, buddy.
Damn it. We lost a transport.
Damn it.
Transport hull. Yeah.
Enough!
Samu Wraith says, Gary never finishes second, damn it, Gary Lorca says.
That's right.
The cicada has been disabled.
Cicada? That bug? Got bugs. It's been disabled, the bugs, that much.
The 3rd missile is just launched towards Alpha Corridor.
Cleave battleship. Fire. Fire when ready. And then Gary's other wife shows up.
Transport Gamma 3 is targeted. Destroy the missile.
We shall destroy no missile. Oh shit. What have you been doing this whole time? It is the toilet prize. No.
Transport Beta 3 reports missile lock-on.
Missile. Missile. Yawnsville, USA.
Cicada reports that combat...
For real, yo. Stop, look and listen, baby, that's my philosophy. Oh, that's called rubbernecking, baby, and that's alright with me. A little less constipation, a little more crapping.
Shield the zone of all remaining Klingon vessels. We're reading Klingon transport.
We're talking over ourselves, Lorca. Ugh. Belch. Save that guy for later. Alright. Damn it.
Defend our transports as we withdraw.
Defend our transports. Blah, 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 blah.
Transport disabled. Tractor it back to our starting area.
Tractor it back. Hello.
Disable and capture the Klingon transports.
Samu Wraith says,
You are
Lorca,
disabled.
this is Gary the Klingon, he's going in.
Gary goes the opposite direction.
Gary. Klingon transport disabled.
Gary
Tractor it
here.
back to our starting area. The Klingon transport has been secured.
You will let me have that ship. I must return it.
Klingon transport disabled. Tractor it back to our starting area.
Tractor it back. Use a Hoyt Clagwell. It's the best tractor money can buy.
The Klingon transport has been secured.
Hoyt Clagwell being the fictitious tractor used on the show Green Acres.
Starting area. You've got a tractor beam on that transport. Good. Tow it back to the fleet to secure.
I don't have it anymore.
The Klingons destroyed the transport you were towing.
Of course they
Klingon
did.
Transport has been secured.
Space may be the final frontier, but it's made in a Hollywood basement. Gary.
Samu Wraith says, he's got a tractor on the tractor.
He's got a tractor on the tractor. He's got a beam on that tractor. Beam on.
Klingon transport disabled. Tractor it back to our starting area.
How about you tractor it back to our starting area?
Klingon transport disabled. Tractor it back to our starting area. You've got a tractor beam on that transport.
Do I?
Good. Tell it back to the fleet to secure it.
Really? Dinah, won't you blow your nose?
Klingon transport disabled. Tractor it back to our starting area.
Wee. Mine. Mine! Mine! You cannot have it. This is mine. I win.
Klingon transport disabled. Tractor it back to our starting area.
How many times? Tractor it back to our starting area.
A Klingon transport has been secured. A Klingon transport has been secured.
Polly want a cracker or some shit? Do 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 do
Klingon
do
transport
do
disabled.
do.
Tractor it back to our starting area.
Gary.
Samu Wraith says,
Oh.
like I told ya, he's got his tractor on your tractor that is upon that other guy's tractor, lol.
We got a tractor humping another tractor. It's a tractor pornography film or
A
something.
Klingon transport has been secured. A Klingon transport has been secured.
Where'd that little tractor come from? Oh, you know, the birds and the bees. Let me tell you about the tractor and the tractor and the tractor and the tractor. The thing we call the tractor and the thing called the
Bringing new
tractor.
inbound contact. It's a dreadnought.
Dreadnought, for I am here.
Samu Wraith says, sponsored by @Romeo India Zulu lol.
Romeo, India, Zulu, Charlie, confirmed, Delta.
All vessels.
Yeah.
Disable that dreadnought. We need to take our captain alive.
We need to take their captain to dead. Boink. Fire.
In range?
Not yet, sir.
Come on.
She'll fly apart.
Fly apart then.
Sulu to the rescue. No. Oh my.
So Starfleet can fight when it needs to. All vessels, withdraw.
Withdraw what, sir?
Can you direct me to the naval base in
Attention all
Alameda?
hands. I'm happy to report
It's
that
where they keep the nuclear vessels.
Whistles.
Nuclear vessels.
Nuclear whistles, Captain. Capitanos. Capitanote. Capitano. Hooey. Alright, Gary. Let's see about what's going on now. Get that. That. Fleet marks, of course, every time. Because Gary is still trying to beef up this fleet that he
Samu
stole.
Wraith says, Zulu can't find the vessel Scorp lol.
Could not find the whistles.
Samu Wraith says, Sulu.
Sulu. No, you, Sulu, mister. Let's see. One of each, pretty much. Do that right there. What's this one? 500. 1,000. Infrastructure, sir. Excuse you, sir. Oh, weren't? Rewards? Yeah. All right. Start from the bottom and work your way up. 24,770. We'll start adding a little bit more back to that. Like, oh, we don't have a choice. Okay, never mind. Never mind. 15, 15, 200. Okay, sure, whatever. Surely this will have one. And surely doesn't. Surely doesn't. Surely. Okay, we'll grab that one. Yeah, right there. Right there. Transwarp conduit. Spire. 14 hours, 52 minutes on that. Bell. 2 days, 21 hours on that to make it number uno. Because if people are watching and they don't know, the fleet that Gary the Klingon is in charge of, he was invited to earlier this year. But the fleet was at 0%. Like, everything was 0. Well, one day, we go to the roster, and there's an option. Riz was here, Arcanoloth was here, and that option was to take over the fleet. I thought, okay, well, if it gives me that option and the guy that had the fleet is not here, what should I do? And they were like, click on it. And I was like, okay. I clicked on it. Boom. Gary became the leader of the fleet. The new general in charge. Mano. Number uno. And the whole fleet was at level 0. Well, thanks to the help of Oxnix and a few others who have come through, a few little things here and there, Gary has managed to get the fleet up to level 13. I'm so proud of my little Klingon. I could cry. What do we want to do? We're trying to get this up to level 2.
Murdoch says, the GM accidentally made Scorp leader. Instead of returning the lead, Scorp kicked everyone in the fleet and sold all the fleet items on the exchange to grow his empire. Samuraith says, level up Scorp. Samuraith says, is that possible?
Level up? Is it possible to level? Yeah, leveling a fleet. It was at 0. And with the help of Oxnix, mostly Oxnix, because he's been like a real help to it, and myself, along with a few other little, few people here and there that have that I've invited to the fleet. I can't decide what I want to dump these marks into. So if I do that, the lithium should go down, the requirements. And with what Gary has left as far as refined is 1,720,000. That's from scavenging from the other players that I have, the other characters, put it all into one person to use on the fleet, apparently. I was going to use it to get Zen, but I'm in...
Samuraith says, that's like, can Gary be any more awesome? Well, wait, he leveled up.
Level up, Gary. Level up. Back it up, Kid Terry. Is it back it up, Terry or Larry? It's something like that. Energy credits. Let's go for that. Basic raw materials. Yeah. Okay. Fill that one up as well. Fill up the dilithium for that. Might as well. Okay. Nobody else gonna, so I was gonna. What do I want to do to dump that in there? I need to put them in here. Yeah. Get that going so that I can get shipyard, so that after shipyard I can get some people or whatever. Wonderful people. Gary. Gary, I am talking to a wall. Please be careful. Get to a pointing match here. Alright. So 35 there. It's good. Got the daily for that. Next one tomorrow, 19 hours-ish. 9,000. Event campaign progress for 2 more days. And that'll be ready.
Samu Wraith says, Gary is like Silence Scorp, I am talking LOL.
Right? Be quiet. No, you! And I can just add this other event campaign reward to my previous one that I never used. Maybe I'll get Lobby. I don't know. If I got both of them as Lobby, that'd be like 3,000 Lobby. Wouldn't that be awesome? Then again, you got the one ship that you can get, but it's just going to one person. That's sad. Or you can get the, was it 2 of these? That'd be 4. That means I can get tier 6 ships of randoms. If I did that.
Inverted Paradox says, boop boop.
Boop boop. Boop boop boop. Somebody needs to do the home mission. This guy here. Ooh, let's see. Invite, nope. Oh, yes. Gary can go recruiting. Let's see. Aw, sad face. Ooh, there's another new person. Oh, invite to fleet. You will join my fleet and donate to my projects. Okay then, never mind. He goes scouting. Ooh, you look big. Quartz Bar. Let's go there. I was just around there too, and he completely ran away the wrong way there. Aw, they're just fake people playing shit. Ooh, who's that? That's a fake person. Okay. Anybody know in here? No. Just wonder if people wear sunglasses in here. That's just wild, man. Oh, a balloon!
Inverted Paradox says, Gary, it's your wife. You promised to take Jessica to work for Take Your Kids to Work Day.
Take your kids to work day. Quit pointing at people. It's not fun. It's not a good idea to point at people. Gary. There's a bunch of weird people around here, I'll tell you that. Oh, dude, I've never seen that animation before. Somebody standing there looking at their arm and then tapping their foot and walking off.
Inverted Paradox says, I wish Robot Chicken would being back Gary the Stormtrooper.
Gary the Stormtrooper. Gary. Gary. Gary is everywhere. Gary. He's trying to find somebody to stab. This damn balloon. This damn balloon. You never saw me. I did not have a stabby stab. Fun fact, I met Gary before I knew about Gary the Stormtrooper. Oh, another one. Or the same one. Who knows? Another one. Alrighty. What's going on today? So how long this has been going on? 3 hours, 21 minutes. Users in the chat. Use here and use there. Users everywhere. Alright. I believe this is going to be an ending to the streaming right now-ing. We had a good time. Jeff Jr. 84 joined and also befriended them inside of the game. It disappeared. I started typing, and it disappeared. Dun, 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 dun. So yeah. Everybody showed up having fun. Hopefully they had fun. I don't know. I don't know what fun is to have fun. What is this fun you speak of? Why is fun? Yep. I'm going to shut her down. Gotta go to work tomorrow morning. Or tomorrow day, midday-ish thing. And I need to rest up for that shit. I guess I need to watch the Game of Thrones Dragon second episode. I haven't watched it yet. Alright, well, I'm going to play a Red Shirt Death, even though they're boring as hell. Charlie, get over there and die. Charlie.
Captain, I see something!
Ah, boo. I'm playing another one. That is just so damn funny. I love it. Yeah, the random sound. Yes, it was a failure. But we all knew it was going to be a failure. Because that's what he is a failure.
Much, much, much later.
And then it was like, oh my god, no. Alright, dudes and dudettes and everybody in between. I'm going to click on the end stream. Y'all have a good evening, day, morning, night, noon. Wherever it is in your world. Take care. Have fun. And remember, next Friday is Hawaiian Shirt Day. So if you want to, you can go ahead and wear a Hawaiian shirt and some jeans. Okay, bye. Hasta luego. Oh, I'm going to make Gary say bye-bye. Yes. do that. Bye-bye! Gary says bye-bye.
Murdoch says, night.
Knight. Knight, Murdoch. Knight. Bye-bye.